Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Let me tell you straight up, homie, this story's not rehearsed. Done my share of drogas, but with this I'm feeling cursed. Done a little tempo, pay for my crime. Got out on healthy, now parole's going just fine. Smoke a little, yes, God, no more black sand. Gotta feed me Holly, cause now I'm an honest man.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Met a chick named Anna on my way to work one day. She had me hypnotized, I tried to pull away. Fine little morena, black on black, even her eyes. Yeah, homie, she's a fine one, but the devil in disguise. Handed me a bendo, dropped the substance on some for y'all. She lit the flame as I inhaled, the dragon just uncoiled.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
It's 3 days later and I haven't been to work. She's left me stranded with cold chills and violent jerks. Thinking of a come up quick so I can feed my habit. I saw this guy at ATM, now it's time to chase that dragon. Ran up on this vato as he gets close to his car. I was in full stride when the cops rolled by, hit this vato with my balls.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragon. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
You're glowing, you color and fracture the light. You can't help but shine. And I know that you carry the world on your back. But look at you tonight. The lights, your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Set fire, touching in your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Drumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Drumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. Look what we found, karma reached out into our hearts and pulled us to our feet now. You know the truth is, we could disappear anywhere as long as I got you there. When the sun dies, till the day shines. When I'm with you, there's not enough time. You are my spring flower, watching you bloom wild. We are surrounded, but I can only see the lights. Your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Set fire, touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Drumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Drumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body. You're chumma chumma ke sitare vargi. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma 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 ke sitare vargi. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma 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 ke sitare vargi. Body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party, I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma 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 ke sitare vargi. Your eyes exploding like fireworks in the sky.
Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hand. I can't do this on my own. Okay. So let me explain this again. I have asked 90,000 gazillion bazillion times not to say hello to every single person in the chat. And I have sat here and watched again after I threw my bitch fit last night that everybody and their brother's uncle's cousin has been talking about today. It happened again. And I said last night that if it did, that people were going to start getting timed out. So that's what happened. And it's nothing personal. It's just, I want to be able to see every comment. And this chat moves fast. And when each person says individual hellos to each other individual person, things get missed. And trolls come in and make comments that are missed. They don't get blocked because we don't see it. So I have asked repeatedly for everybody to come in and say, hello, everyone, and then pop a squat. You don't have to say hello to each person for them to know you're here. Normally, when I go in a chat, I say, hey, y'all. Exactly. Green eyes. Thank you. Perfect example. It has nothing to do with anything other than trying to control the chaos. Oh, what just happened? And the emojis, honestly, are no different. If you're just if you're like spamming emojis instead of haze, I mean, come on, y'all. I don't give two shits about the emojis if it's actually for a reason. But if you're just doing it to be... Kelly, I'm trying to find you to mod you. Kelly, will you comment again so I can mod you, please? There we go. All right. So, now to get back to what I was talking about.
So I've heard that Lonnie has been a topic of conversation tonight. I have been a topic of conversation. I don't know who else has been, to be honest. And honestly, I don't care. The only thing that I really cared about is the ridiculousness. I mean, let's face it. That dumb sawed off bitch Evie Under was up till early morning showing the same tired ass shit that's been shown a million times. And literally was showing the shit about Sandra that has been debunked 80 times. You are a joke. A whole ass joke. Not only are you a joke, you proved to the world last night that you have zero self-respect and you are nowhere near the Billy badass bitch that you want everybody to think that you are. And just because you threaten to go real life and think that you're intimidating does not make you a badass. That makes you a weak ass bitch. Because that means, dear, that you can dish it, but you can't take it. And that is how all of you work. You can dish, but you get one little bit back and you resort to real life because you're weak. And Scotty, you're the biggest fucking joke of all. And I mean that literally and figuratively. As you sit there and proclaim to be something that everyone knows you're not, especially you. Everybody knows that you're nowhere near the person that you try to portray yourself to be on the internet. And claiming that you want to be called the evilest of evil, well, of course you do, because nobody else calls you anything. That makes you feel better, doesn't it? To think that somebody recognized you at something, because you really don't get any attention, do you? You can write your 50,000 community posts about me and Sweet Cheeks and how wonderful your man is. We all know he ain't. And I don't care how well he touches you with his hands in other places. He bops you upside the head with them same hands. That ain't a man. So continue to talk about how he can write poetry and how he can illustrate and write music. He can also give you a TBI, according to you, that you have to scam the internet to get his bail money for. Not once, but twice that we know of. How many other times has it happened that hasn't been reported? You're another weak ass bitch. You like to throw and throw and throw at other people, but the moment somebody gives you something back, you're another titty baby bitch, threatening to go real life. Because you're big bad Scotty. Y'all bitches got the same damn name, Nicole. I'm sorry, but Nicole doesn't strike fear in anybody. Sure as shit not me. And bitch, you want to talk about pulling up? Come the fuck on down here. You gonna whore around to get here? Because you ain't even got the money to buy a damn candy bar without going online and grifting. And you talk about how I ain't never been nobody, won't never be nobody. Who are you? You are truly, absolutely no one. Not one person outside of this little bitty platform, this little bitty section of a platform, has ever even heard of you. And a lot of the people here haven't. You are inconsequential. And you can say that I'm nobody, never will be, never has been. But we both know better, especially you. Because you had no problem hopping up on my panel and kissing my ass when I questioned you about what you said about Hooker and Manderlin. I made you my bitch that day, and you were too fucking stupid to even realize it. And you know what's even funnier? I told my mods that exact thing that day. Because I never liked you. I tolerated you for a reason. I knew who you were from jump. And I never forgot what you said about my aunt. I called your ass out. I dropped the link for you to come on panel. And you obeyed like the little bitch you are. So you can say whatever you want to say, boo-boo. We all know you were over here kissing my ass. You were just too stupid to realize what I was doing. But continue. Continue, boo-boo. Continue. With your stupid posts that everybody knows is a joke, including you. Did it make you feel better, Scotty? Did writing those things about yourself and your man make you feel better? Because we know he don't. We know he doesn't try to keep you from crying. We know he doesn't try to keep you from being hurt because he hurts you. So what exactly is he good for? Because I don't care how well he dicks you down, and I doubt that's happening either. He knocks you upside your head, you dumb bitch. And you want to get on the internet and make a post about how wonderful he is when just a week ago you were online crying that he took all your money and left you. Now he's back. Your life is a train wreck, as are you. And it always has been. Drug dealing extraordinaire, mother of the year. You want to talk about other people and that they're nobody, never have been anybody, never will be anybody? Honey, who are you? You can't even keep a job at Burger King with your degrees. And Nikki can miss me with her ridiculousness about being just completely shocked that somebody asked for prayer for her cats. Bitch, that's all you were worried about last night? Your cats being asked prayer for? You went up on somebody's panel and they called you everything but your name. A cum guzzling dumpster. That dude was absolutely crude and ridiculous. And you sat there and giggled and laughed like you were 14 years old, loving every second of it. And then you got to your channel and giggled again because he was in your chat. Let him up on your panel knowing the things he was going to say, and you would have kept him there if you hadn't have known we were listening, because your behavior last night validated every single thing that every one of us has thought for ages. You are a piece of shit. And you believe that too, because you have zero self respect or self esteem. There is not a woman on this planet who had one inkling of self respect who would have sat there and let anybody talk to her that way. You sat there willfully, intentionally, and took every single bit of the abuse that they dealt out and loved it. Even admitted that you liked some of it. You are a sick fuck. You and Scotty and Robbie are a perfect trio. And Siren's dumbass just evens it out. A bunch of damn losers. She did love every minute of it. Absolutely, she did. That was some sick shit. Do you hear me? Sick shit. They want to sit over there on their channels or in their community posts and talk about every other person other than themselves. Miss me. Mm-mm. Exactly, Marlisa. She has how many daughters and sat there as they were talking about that man's daughter being on Pornhub? What kind of mother are you? Then I find out you've suggested to your own daughters that they should be on Pornhub. Who the fuck does that? I think somebody got blocked unintentionally. So hang on. And pull this up just a minute. Oh yes, Cheever. Mm-hmm. Hang on, y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave y'all here waiting for 9 years while I try to find something. And thank you to the person who downloaded this so that I don't have to go to her channel and find it. So I'm not going to play Nikki's right now. I'm going to play the rest of this of Scotty's from the other day because I want everybody to hear exactly how she feels about people from other countries and relationships, and the things they had to say about religion. Let's see.
But, folks, it isn't. Right. Right? Gotcha now? Psh, what happened? Kim and Crafton? Natasha? I thought you couldn't lose websites anymore because wonderful website.
This didn't age well.
Just how brilliant and talented
This didn't age well.
Crafton is at this stuff. Oh.
Not at all.
Oh, and then what? 2 days later? 2 days later, your shit went down? Well, now I see why some people say what they say about you folks. I mean, not me. Right. Not me. I don't. Y'all. So much for Crafton being smart. Well, now she needs to ask for a 10K refund for that glorious website.
I love the way she's trying to sound smart here, and she's a fucking idiot.
Well, Breezy went under her post and said something to her about it, and then I said, yeah, it definitely was not the one that we were referring to. And she's like, yeah, but still, no, but still nothing. You made a big production of this.
Out of absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. She made herself look like an absolute dumbass.
And I'm just going to say this because, look, like I said before, you're a big girl. You can fight your own fights. I don't have to get in the middle of whatever you know how I am about that old, until you talk about kids and shit. But I will say this. There was a post made defending her, saying that they didn't think that she meant what she said in that post is a racist thing. And here's why I am on that. It doesn't matter what she meant. So let's just say for shits and giggles, she didn't mean it to be racist. But that's how it looked to everybody else. It's not what her intent is. It's what everybody else sees. That's the problem. And clearly, to me, that came across as very racist. And to a lot of people it did. It's very offensive.
Exactly. And it's not like they don't know that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just them trying to pretend like, that it didn't happen. But I'm sorry, but, I've said this a million times. You have to be careful with, if you meant it just to be like facetious and mean and to try to like take it as a jab at you, you missed the mark with it because it came across as more than that.
Well, all of this stuff does, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when you start talking like that, it becomes different than just an insult.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, completely. Snarling ducky.
Crafton, how does it feel to know that you're not very smart?
I missed the beginning of what who among us
this
can
is
argue
Scotty's,
that.
Yeah, this is Scotty's attempt to be funny and to say that you weren't very intelligent or very smart because the website that you made came down. She's an idiot.
No, the website's still there. It's been there.
It never
The
went.
channel's still there too.
Oh.
And
It falls on the borderline. It all falls in the line of like something Nikki said last night too. You remember I told you she was over there trying to show all your messages and all that shit last night, like at 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. So, you know, she's got it in her brain that Google will never let you have an AdSense account, you know, because of Sandra saying that the AdSense was in her name. Well, I don't know how many times you've proven it to not be true.
I have an AdSense account right now, dumbass.
Well, that's
In
what I'm
my
saying.
name.
Yeah.
Dead set on the fact that you're not allowed to have an account, a Google account. And
Not true.
just not the truth.
Because here's the thing. Google isn't YouTube. Just because I can't use YouTube doesn't mean I can't use Google. I still have every one of my Gmail addresses for all of the accounts.
Well, Brainiac over there thinks because Google and YouTube, you know, you have to use your Google account to get into your YouTube or whatever, your Google address, but, you know.
And even that's not ultimately
the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even true with the way a brand channel's set up. You use the email address associated with the domain. So that's something that Scotty's not aware of because she's never been that far in homeschooling for YouTubers.
Wyoming's an idiot.
What in the hell, Rachel? So Wyoming said Coops is going off about last night. She's super triggered.
Bitch, if you think this is triggered, well, for one, she hasn't really talked about last night. She was talking about Scotty, you absolute fucking moron. Secondly, if you think this is triggered, then you got a fucking brain. Your brain is not connected.
I'm not even.
Yeah.
Then she said, your live stream, Nikki, I know, Robbie, fuck her is right. And whoever this Yusha is said Natasha makes money by pretending to care about her subs.
How does that make you money?
Oh, how do they know you make money?
And according to him, I've had the same content for 5 years.
Sure. According to who?
This same person.
Some moron that we don't even know who the fuck they are because they're too big of a pussy and get high behind fucking.
Oh, and here's Siren. Natasha is currently around 300 pounds, give or take a few. She's planning a wedding with a guy in Pakistan, half her age, that she's never met, that may or may not be legit.
Son, you do realize that Tasha's lost damn near 100 pounds, right? I mean, I know that's not a concept you can grasp, but you're supposed to be so smart and everything. You do realize things change and people lose weight, they gain weight. You know, I know you live in the same fucking reality that you lived in 5 years ago, but
Haven't you like suggested to customers like what a good weight loss supplement might be that's over the counter and things like that? You've heard of that.
well, these morons think that people don't lose weight, gain weight, they don't change, their looks don't change, their face don't change, their this don't change. They think that just because they look like the same fucking tired, haggard, fat ass fuckers they were 5 years ago doesn't mean everybody else does.
I mean, I'm just over here like, Siren, how do you know?
I guess he's peeping Tom now. He's been looking through your windows.
I'm not sure how he knows because I'm pretty sure I haven't video chatted with you. I've literally been on panel with you. I've shown pictures of myself and what I look like right now, and I go live all the time on the camera. I literally showed today the picture of me and Sweet Cheeks FaceTiming the night that my face looked like a tomato. He knows exactly what I look like and doesn't care. Here's the thing. All of these people act like you have to look like a freaking model in order for anybody to pay you any attention. But if that was the case, none of them would ever get a second look. Siren's not attractive.
They wouldn't get a first look, much less a second.
That's what I'm saying. None of them would ever.
I don't know who lied to them and told them they're fucking supermodels, but they need to fucking get a reality check and realize what's really going on. But because they lied to them completely. Ain't a one sitting on that fucking panel attractive. Especially
Unreal.
legal.
Marrying someone you never met in real life is ridiculous. I hope this dude is making bank. And Ruth Ann, I hope she goes to federal prison. DHS will never let him in this country. And then this person said he may be a feeder.
Tooth Ann, you don't know a fucking thing. You're a moron. You can't even stay in a fucking town hall meeting. You absolute sack of shit.
And you don't have teeth. No matter how much you tell us you do.
Earlier, she said that me and my children were ugly. And she said, I'm no beauty. And then she says, I'm no beauty queen, but.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no but to that, bitch. You ugly.
Oh, well, Lynn, don't you know? According to Enchanted, I have a bright ring light that washes away all of my age spots and my wrinkles.
Now you have a magic ring light. Jesus,
I don't even own a fucking ring light.
Jesus help us.
Literally don't even use one.
What do you need a magic ring light for? You wear a body filter.
Oh, I forgot. Maybe it does what the ring light doesn't.
I guess.
Well, with that, if you're AI, doesn't that come with the AI? I mean, you don't have to light that up. So,
Well, from the looks of
I'm
them,
not
now I'll
sure.
need to get a fucking body filter and a magic ring light.
Well, and this is what I'm saying. This is all coming from people that either don't show themselves or are as ugly as fuck themselves. Ain't none of y'all over there, none of you are good looking.
Bless their hearts.
And y'all want to talk about somebody else. I don't know, y'all. I don't know anymore. This is the beatenest mess.
They the most conspiracy theory having motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you, Dasha, for the cash app. And Siren, Dasha said, fuck off.
I wish he would.
He wishes he would.
He wishes somebody would.
He tried. Oscar ran from it.
Spent 20 minutes in the parking lot.
To the parking lot.
yeah. Until he could stop crying and put his makeup back on.
The fact that he sits anywhere and talks about what somebody else looks like when he has sat on panels talking about his divoted dick. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Go paint your face or something.
Please. That was an improvement.
Yeah.
Hell, Bill ain't seen a dick in probably 18,000 years. What are you talking about, Becky? I'm not even sure that he's on and ever seen one except for his own.
Let's not talk about it. And I got to tell y'all something that was really sweet that Sweet Cheeks did earlier. So I was talking to him on FaceTime, and I was laying down, and Hannah came in the bedroom, and she was asking me something, and he told Hannah to give me a hug and a kiss for him, so she did. And he said, after Hannah walked, or he said, Hannah, he said, you're beautiful.
Oh,
And she, after she left, he's like, I don't understand why these people talk about her so much. He said, that's the first time I've actually seen her, you know, like up close. He said, she's not ugly like they say.
no, Hannah's not an ugly girl. A lot of that's projection because they ugly as fucking sin, so they have to make somebody else sound like they're ugly.
He said, I don't understand why they do that. I said, I don't either. I guess because it makes them feel better.
Because they get to act like they're maybe it's maybe it is some kind of like midlife crisis type thing, trying to be children, but hang on to their youth. Like they want to feel like they're in seventh grade. They want to. They want to feel like they're in seventh and eighth grade. And then they only get this tiny little window of a couple hours. They spend all day long researching it so they can have that few little couple hours a night of feeling seventh grade again.
I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't get it. Don't get it.
So I mean, like right now, I mean, like let's just say any politician, any side, doesn't matter what. Just imagine if they were in like a debate with the opposite party politician, and they were like, "What's your plan to, fix the lights in the city?" Well, it's blah 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 blah, and then they would say to the other one, "Okay, well, what do you think of that?" And that politician goes, "Yeah, well, I think your entire family is ugly."
I know, right? And that's literally the level of their cut downs.
It's like,
They don't have the
what?
intelligence to do anything else.
And to go
We're
after somebody who's not, I mean, she's not even on here.
Well,
They
they
go
do
after,
that because they think that's it's going to be like some kind of flex to fucking upset you.
trigger and wind you up and all those different things. Yeah.
it doesn't though.
No, but well, they hear us questioning the reality of like why people are this way, and they think that we're processing it because we're trying to cope with it. We ain't trying to cope with it. We're trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you.
You're like a fucking case study at the local fucking psych.
Right. But they're not smart enough to comprehend that. They just think, oh, listen to them. It hurt their feelings so bad. They're
They're
consoling
so
each other.
triggered.
They're triggered. And Jax is like, crap, it's okay. You're as ugly as you are. You still got an okay in it personality.
I mean, I don't even want to know why they tried with me because they couldn't trigger me on their birthday. You piss me off when you talk about kids, but that I'm not triggered.
Well, like in Scotty's case here with this, the channel's gone, the website's down. I'm just like, refresh. No, it's not. And then I'm like, so what are we cooking tonight? That was the amount of attention I paid to that shit. I'm like, okay, well, down. Maybe I got something I need to update on it, and I got something wrong. No, it's still there.
I don't know. I don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. All right. Thank you, Green Eyes. It is a yo mama. Yeah, it is. That is truly what they act like. It's like a playground mess.
Mhm.
So instead of seeing more intelligence and wherewithal from 5-year-olds on a playground, I mean, it's just. I'll tell you the funniest stuff that happened today. I was laughing my ass off. So Nikki was doing her live earlier about Amy, which I think she's still live about Amy, but she she was saying something about Amy, and she was basically trying to insinuate that Amy had contacted her family or her mom's friends or some stupid shit. And somebody came in her chat, somebody named Courtney, but it was spelled Court, like a knee, Kne.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, "Didn't you say this on your live? Didn't you say that on your live?" Because she was trying to like say that this was all new information that uh, that Amy had to have reached out to her family because there's no other way she would know these things. And this person kept coming in going, "Didn't you say this about that? Didn't you say this about this?" And your other lives, and then they were like, it would make it a lot easier if you would just put your other lives back up, to so we could show you where you did say this, and that's how people she knew this information. Uh, and she was like, "No, no, that's not what happened. That's a lie. That's a lie." And she's like, if you're not gonna follow along, just go. Somebody block that bitch." I said, "Yeah, bitch, you want her blocked because she's calling your ass out."
Oh my God. But that's what I'm saying. Why? Why block them?
And then they kept saying it was Tiffany. That this Courtney person was Tiffany. That sounded nothing like Tiffany. And they spelled the word mom like MUM, so they were clearly from over the pond. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
They kept saying, "Yep, the first thing coming. I know who this is. I know it's Tiffany." I'm like, no. Every time, Rachel, it's either Tiffany or Amy. Every time. No, bitch, if you just thought that people just think you're an idiot. Just
That's
random.
what I'm saying. And they can't get past. Okay, so they think that because we play their lives that we're interested or that we're obsessed with them. They're too fucking dense to realize we're just mocking them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying about the whole Tiffany thing. She thinks that every alt that comes into her chat to call her out is either Tiffany or Amy. Has she ever thought for just 1 minute that people watch her and they realize she's a blooming fucking moron?
And easy to troll.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a weird syndrome to that because there have been times that I thought certain people were like always certain people. And like even now, I have a tendency to think most people that come in here, if they misspell a few things, it's most likely Glenn. But, that's just a bias. I'm not sitting there really going, absolutely no, that is them.
Well, it
But
don't even make a difference. If they are against Nikki in any way, shape, or form, regardless if they misspell, don't spell, how they word things, what they say, it is always Nikki and Amy every time.
yeah, to be so sure and certain of that is just,
Yep, every time. Every time. And she does stuff all the fucking time that she don't realize that she does. I don't think it's that she doesn't realize it. She just like I said, wakes up in a new world every 2 or 3 days.
mhm.
And then when people call her out on shit, she's like, "No, no, that's not how." Yes, bitch, that's how it fucking happens.
I don't even know that I can't decide if she's really that dumb or if she does it on purpose.
Well, there's probably a gray area. I think that she's definitely not applying any intelligence that she might have.
Really, you think?
So there
I
could
think
be
also that
there,
with over medicating is another issue.
right. So,
I don't even know that it's that anymore.
Well, I don't know.
but I also, but that's what I'm saying. It's a gray area because I also think that there is a denseness of like seriously getting expelled from homeschool. I mean, it's like where the parents just go, you know what, I just give up. Here, I'm just gonna give you A's. So
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
we're just gonna say you passed everything, so you'll move out.
Please explain that one. Hey, babe. All right, let me play some more of this.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? Actually, you know how I found out? I was going to go
Love you too.
report the stream she did because she was restreaming my content while I was live. How rude can a bitch get? I mean,
Are you kidding?
I did just sit and listen to you consistently tell your little granddaughter she had to wait to eat or to get something to drink until you were done coddling Lonnie. So, I mean, we know how long you would make your own grandkid.
Okay, actually, that's not what I said. Her drink was literally here, and Hannah was coming back to sit her on the couch with her to eat. Does she really want to get started on grandkids?
Like it's any of her business anyway. Yeah.
Does she really want to get started on grandkids? Yes, babe. Go to the washroom.
Wait. But, you know, and think you'd make us wait that long. Nobody did. Nobody struck her, Dawn. See, here's the thing. Once, hey, RJ's Adventure, once YouTube figures out that you're playing your little fuck games again, when you are as infamously banned and not wanted on this platform as she is by the powers that be.
Okay, so let me just break that down for just a minute.
That's not how that works.
Infamously banned. Okay, so she said in her long ass CP post that she made about the virtues and qualities that are so wonderful about her man, that I have never been anybody, I'm nobody now, and I never will be anybody. But in order to be infamous and infamously banned from YouTube, wouldn't that require a bit of notoriety?
Yeah, you would think.
And I don't know if fuck games is like duck goose, but the first channel that I had over here lasted 6 months. And the only reason it was taken down is because Nikki reported it. If it hadn't have been monetized, it would have still been here. Because it was monetized in my name. That y'all are too fucking stupid to realize.
Why is any channel with 2,000 subs talking like they're a YouTube expert?
Well, the
How many
2000
years?
isn't even hers. Apparently, it already had 1,000 when she was given it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's also ban evading. Interesting. Because I'm pretty sure, Scotty, that are there any channels that have built themselves off your name? You can't even build your own. How is somebody else going to build one on your name? Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting.
They get quicker with taking your shit down. So
6 months.
nobody, I honestly, I don't even think anybody needs to report her anymore, because they've got her number. Yeah, she does it to herself. Siren, how you doing, honey? You missed Robbie this morning, Siren, in his red thongs with his smeckle out taking a drug test. That did happen. And you missed it because you had to sleep. She was also saying one cuss word after another in front of that kid. Next thing, we will be hearing her cuss trashy. Yeah. Well, Goldilocks, here's the thing. The joke's not on me, because if that's the case, why is everybody praising Crafton for making a glorified fucking link tree? Explain that one. Anybody can make those. It even gives like step-by-step directions. So what amazing powers of internet sleuthery did he use to create something that any of us could create very easily?
Make one.
And that's not what she said. She said that he was making something to where, oh, it'll be damn near impossible for her to lose a channel. And if she does, then they can just put another one right back up. That's what was said. Let's not get it twisted.
She
never does anything
anyway.
for that child. It's always M. Wonder what she is going to do when she moves out. She'll have to get up off her fat ass, or maybe get her mother to take care of her. There's an idea.
Okay, so again, number one, Mariah wasn't even here. She has a job. So I'm not sure who you were talking about, but it wasn't Mariah. Number two, my child should watch her. You mean her mother, who has a job that you would know nothing about? And I watch her because I love for her to be here. It is not a job for me to watch her. I don't consider it babysitting. She is my grandchild. I would have her every day if I could. Keeping her is not a chore or something that I'm forced to do. My daughter is actually gainfully employed. I realize you don't know anything about that, and neither do your children, because your drug addict daughter is always missing and you're trying to find her like a lost dog on Facebook. The same one that was in jail for schmurder. Yeah. And what about your grandchildren, Scotty? Pretty sure nobody's ever heard them in the background at your house. Do you even see them? What do you provide for them? Or do you ask other people to provide for them? For you? Strangers on the internet? I don't think you really want to go there. I'm telling y'all, I ain't even gotten started. Same, Amy. I keep my granddaughter here because I can. I am blessed to be able to do so. I realize you don't have that option. But then again, Nobody in their right mind would leave their children with you. I mean, your children know how you raise them. I can't imagine they'd want you to raise or help to raise theirs. Look how that turned out.
Yeah. Right, Skin the Fool? Right? Oh, you saw it, Siren? The ejacking Mac Jablani finally has a community where her stupidity and groveling blends in perfectly. Right, her number one fan was Mrs. P. It was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. No one did a damn thing to Lonnie either. She always starts shit and can't take any clap back. Exactly, Tyrus. Tooth. Exactly. 8675309 is her number. Yeah. Yeah. Scotty still has a channel. Unlike Scammy. Joke's on you, Lox. Matter of fact, this is the same fucking channel I started on.
But it isn't, because somebody gave you that
She
one.
still paid him, right? Did Crafton get the 10K? I seriously doubt she paid him anything.
You'll never know.
Or she paid him by letting him come on the panel.
Okay, you
I think it's
figured
funny
it
that Mrs. P doesn't get a link anymore. Oh, did she stop giving her a link? Oh, I'm sure it did. Or at the casino. Because these upright, righteous fucking bitches. They would never lie. You guys, come on. She would never, Natasha Cooper would never lie about what she was raising money for, right? Never. Never in a million years. That is a burn, right? This is the same channel I started on, bitch. From day one till now. And I'm still here.
You know,
I'm
sometimes I
still
can't
kicking
tell the difference between her and
Ma'am?
Moon.
I thought it was just me.
And I'm
No.
okay with being the
If you
bad
close
guy.
your eyes,
Just
it's
in case you didn't
gotta
know.
remember which one it is.
Yes, I thought it was just me. I was thinking this the other day, and I haven't thought about her since I left here, before I left here. But I kept thinking the other night, who the fucking shit does she remind me of? Because it was driving me nuts.
Yeah. And just as all over the place.
Yes, and I said that to somebody, and they said, she sounds just like Moon. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah. They do.
In fact, it excites me when people refer to me as the worst of the worst. And
It excites her.
I don't know. Please keep doing that. Please keep doing that. Please.
Okay,
Lonnie,
then no, because you aren't the worst of the worst.
What did you think that stream was going to do other than fuck up a peace agreement that I worked my ass off for last night?
Between who and who?
Did you think that was truly in Rachel's best interest for you to come out here this morning and lie through your fucking teeth and run your mouth about someone that you know is capable of fucking everybody's world up out here if she really wanted to?
Fucking everybody's world up.
Who?
Sarah, I guess she has some omnipotent
because
powers.
you can think I'm all these things.
She's way worse than
right. And I'll admit, I've had a few good runs.
And I'm using the word omnipotent frequently because they made fun of it the other night. So now I'm using it like in every other sentence.
Oh, omnipotent of you. That's good.
Yep. I know, right?
Around here. But as evil as I am, I can't touch Sarah with a 10-foot pole, folks, when it comes to what she could do to fuck you people up.
Are y'all scared?
Do you guys think NC is in on the wedding scam, like pretending she is falling for this BS so she can turn around and grift off the breakup? Exactly what I think. Remember, I was kind of talking to you about that last night. Like, I think she's already starting to set the stage for the dumping. Because okay, let's be real.
Is
I
that,
don't think she intends on actually moving that man over here just to have another kid to raise. You know? Yeah, me too. I'm glad they worked it out like grown-ups. She don't lie. She just says one of her community members got 5 kids because their mother went to jail. She just had a memory loss. They were her sister's kids. I heard a little bit about that. That happened over on TikTok, right? I didn't like what you said about Lonnie's child, but I also didn't like what she said about your deceased mother either, which I think was as sick. You both need to stop. Listen, Baldy Locks, rewind, okay? I have been fucking asking Lonnie to shut the fuck up for months now about my child and my family. I have let her go. I have tried to show her grace over and over and over again. But there comes a point when anybody is going to have enough and they're going to say something back. Did I go too low with her? Probably, yeah. Should I have said that about her kids? No, I shouldn't have. And that was wrong of me. I will admit that. But did she fucking earn that energy from me? She absolutely did. Absolutely did. You know?
otherwise known as the sorry not sorry?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Ooh,
Baldy,
she agreed.
is that Lonnie talks about those kids like she did today. She did it today. She went live first thing this morning, crying and whining about her kids when no one was even talking about her kids today. Nobody. She brings them up. She does that shit. You don't get to come out here and be a nasty fucking cunt to people and talk about their children, lie on their children about something as serious as my kid
Speeding it
being
up.
a murderer, and talking about my mom being in the ground,
Yeah, you
and think
got
that I'm not going to fucking come back at you. I mean, that's ignorant if you really think that. Yeah, she knows. I just don't see her really bringing him over here, because then that would be money she would have to spend out, right? Oh, yeah? Xylee gets real channel. No, she shouldn't have. And she did it first, Baldy. Okay, let's keep it straight. And you can ask Daria. You can ask Andy Cruz. You can ask May Noodles. You can ask Mel. COVID's. A lot of people, right? A lot of fucking people. I have tried to show that bitch grace because I know she's nuts. I know she harms herself. I didn't want to be responsible for upsetting her to the point where she would harm herself. But a bitch can only take so much. And I'm not mentally fucking stable either. I just don't cut myself. Okay? But I'm nuts too. And I let this bitch line step to the point where I couldn't anymore. Because no one is going to fucking punk check me. Nobody. Especially not someone as pitiful as Lonnie. She wouldn't shut up. She kept mentioning my kid and taunting me with it and taunting me with it. Okay? Hey, Josh. Everyone wants to throw down until you hit harder. And that's exactly it, right, Josh? That's been my issue from day fucking one. Is that everyone wants to fucking run their mouth to me and say all this shit to me. And then when I clap back because I hit harder than they do, then I'm the issue. I'm the problem and they're a victim. And I still haven't figured out how to fucking get around that yet. I haven't. Been out here, 4 or 5 years now? Still haven't figured out how to get around that. Which I don't know if I should really, because it's kind of what I'm known for. But it's good to see you, Josh. I hope you and Anna are doing well. Every time Lonnie apologizes, she follows it with a but, meaningless. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Let's see.
Isn't that what
Every time
you
Lonnie
just
apologizes, she follows it up. Oh, wait, I just read that. Natasha is a seasoned con artist. She will scam as much as she can. She don't have the lengthy reputation she does for nothing. Exactly. And you know, as bad as I am, and I will never say I'm the good guy. You will never fucking hear me say that. As bad as I am, I would never in a million fucking years put up autopsy photos of a murdered child against the parents' wishes behind a paywall and charge people $3 pop to come look at this baby's broken body the way that fucking miserable bitch did. So, Natasha, you can miss me with the miss self-righteous.
He has zero idea about anything. And we all know why. Because
hard time working that out in my head, because I went really hard for you and Missy out here. I mean, I went at Nikki pretty fucking hard over what those comments she made about Missy. I defended Missy tooth and nail. And
if they don't include Zap Girl in that, then I don't listen to a fucking word they're saying.
I don't know. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. I have a problem with them attacking Nikki today when Nikki hasn't even been around for 2 nights. She's probably cleaning her mom's place and hasn't even been around. Well, I mean, they're not going to stop. What she tried to do to Nocto was fucked up. Lonnie's just a fucked up fucking person, man. That's narcissistic, attention-seeking behavior, not unaliving. She's trying to sell us a story like this isn't all a scam. Like, this isn't all make-believe. It isn't, I mean, honestly, this right here. No one asks her shit about Sweet Cheeks. She brings them up constantly and is just embarrassing herself. And that's the thing. I don't give a flying fuck if you ejac with that boy from now until the end of fucking time. I could honestly fucking care less, Natasha. For real. Because I don't have to ejac to get off at night. Okay?
You don't sound like you could care less.
I'm sorry
You're
that
still
you do.
talking about it.
But that's your fucking business. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Nobody
Did she
cares.
say that nobody asked about Sweet Cheeks?
Yeah.
Everyone
I
knows
bring
she's
him up.
making a fool of herself and laughing behind her back. Yeah. All
Did
her
she
buddies
not
are all.
realize that
I promise you,
we
they are
interact
talking
with
shit
people
about
just as much as you do on here? Like, as far as YouTube goes?
Yeah, this is something else I was saying. That they know for a fact and they have proof that everybody who's over here has been talking shit about me privately, about me and Sweet Cheeks.
Sure.
And I'd say her buddies are talking way more shit than any of us are because I don't care. I don't. This is like a Darren Rudy at Catch-22. The only thing you're stuck on is if she is in on the lie. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's in on it.
On what?
None of us do. You know? Especially not to the degree that she's trying to convince people we do. I think it's boring when she talks about him. Like, if I do try to watch one of her streams, hand to God, I will fast forward through the part where she's talking about him.
Because you're jealous.
You know?
It's a jealousy
Because
thing.
it's fucking boring. If
It
I want
gets
to watch
home to her.
90 Day Fiancé, I'll watch 90 Day Fiancé, where it's actually, you know, good
I hear a
editing
lot of
and exciting
jealousy in this
storylines and, you know, all that happy shit. Right. Ain't nobody jealous. Ain't nobody fucking jealous. I promise I am not jealous of your little teeny tiny fucking Pakistani boyfriend who looks like if a strong wind would blow, he would like snap in two. I mean, he hasn't even I seriously doubt that kid's balls are dropped. He's probably still shooting Kool-Aid, you know? And it's not even come yet. It's still Kool-Aid. He's a fucking little boy. What makes her think anybody would be jealous of that is beyond me. I mean, it's truly fucking beyond me. I'm not into little boys. You know, I'm just not into little boys. All those people who donated to the honeymoon fund, are they going to be getting a refund or no? Of course not. Of course not. If I want to watch a 57-year-old,
I'm not jealous, but I'm still talking.
Now I'm
a
57.
57-year-old man go after a 17-year-old boy, I watch myself, but I don't do that. That's gross. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah,
I'm
sometimes
every
I
age.
am. Not Kool-Aid. I'm serious. Oh, well, they cam up. And she tries to say that she doesn't use friggin' filters. Come on. Natasha,
Y'all.
listen.
Bless her heart.
I don't care that you use filters. But-
I've shown the fucking filters.
Why you lie about it?
Oh my God.
You know? And there is no fucking way that boy that you have up on your panels all the time is weeks away from getting a doctorate. I don't give a fuck how many times you try to say it. No, of course not.
Whatever makes y'all feel better.
Right. And I mean, it's whatever. If they want to send her the money, that's on them. I won't be sending her any fucking money. I can promise you that.
You ain't got none to send
Matter of
nobody.
fact, let me find that video so I can show those of you who haven't seen it how she acts. Where's it at? Natasha.
I just hear a bunch of jealousy in this.
Hold on. What, Lyndon? She threatened to kill herself if somebody didn't buy her tires.
Buy her tires.
And by the way, my hair's doing something really weird. But don't forget about the eBaby fund, because that was mentioned today. That would be next, that I would probably be having a baby. They must have missed it scrolling. So any donations, tips, whatever that are sent for it, you get to help pick the name. Just saying. I'm not real sure when it's going to be due yet, but we'll figure it out. Apparently, we're going to have a gender reveal party and a baby shower as well. Exactly, Missy K. Yes, she had a blowout on her shitty car and was going to get fired if she missed any more work. I remember when Gentleman Jack bought her the tires. Can someone please explain to me why this is even an issue? Age, nationality, distance, body size. None of this matters except for the two people in the relationship. Stay out of it. Well, they can't, because if they do, they don't have anything to talk about. Because now, this shit that I heard last night, that apparently I was in something with Junior, and I got caught, according to Siren. So I had to then transfer that to Sweet Cheeks,
Sure.
who's a little older, to get the heat off of me about Junior. And Sweet Cheeks is just going along with it. I'm not sure why.
And considering he's been over here the whole fucking time, get your head out of your ass, Siren. You seem like an idiot right now.
I'm not sure what I got caught doing, Missy K. Sucking on a lollipop.
I guess.
I mean, Nikki literally sat over there last night and admitted to liking Dirty Dick.
I mean,
while they called her everything but her name.
And she enjoyed it.
And enjoyed it. And even admitted that she enjoyed it. Yet, I have eaten a blow pop.
How dare you? How dare you eat a blow pop?
Somehow, I have seduced a 17-year-old.
With a blow pop.
And somehow, in the midst of that seduction, I've ended up in a relationship with him that I've tried to hide.
But you didn't realize you were in.
Yeah. Neither one of us did.
So I got, who was it, like Little Lord Fauntleroy or whatever? It's got the big old sucker. It's like the big lollipop, big round one. He's like, you know, like that's how you lured him in, was
I didn't
lollipop.
even take it out of my mouth other than to say, here, do you want some?
And then he's like, I'm only 5 or so. Yeah, let me follow that around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Halloween candy or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell? And there are no filters over here. I've said 100 times, I use filters on TikTok. Who
fucking
does
eyelash filter. I don't know how much hard that.
I literally do this all the time to show y'all that this is what the filter is. Everything else is mine. The eyelashes. And I've even been putting them on, but I took them off tonight because my eye was.
Tell you, some rocket scientists over there, boy.
This one just,
The lollipop. It filled it in like, you know,
first word.
Guild. Natasha Cooper and the lollipop. I'm dead. Anyway, and the lollipop video. Okay.
She's playing the lollipop video.
Oh wow! You type her name in.
Surely, you would think they could see the
wow
that they spew out of their mouth.
The Natasha Cooper incident.
They're blue.
And Scotty,
where's it at?
And Scotty, again, you just. I'm nobody, never been anybody, never will be anybody. But you just said, wow, when you pull her name up, all this. So then why are all these people using my name?
You're nobody.
Because I can search your name. Real or otherwise, and see absolutely nothing other than your arrest record. I'll get past this part.
In other countries, by the time you are mere weeks away from earning a doctorate,
Nobody
in
has said
clinicals.
anything
You are
about
getting ready
leaks.
to be put before a panel of doctors in the field, you know, and they are going to have read your thesis. You're going to get up, you're going to present it, and they are going to grill your fucking ass and ask you lots of questions about it. You have to. It's kind of like you know that movie. Well, yeah, true, but one or the other, right? You're not going in less than 3 or 4 years, right? Yeah, right. And also, that's a very patriarchal society, like the culture. And I know what I have studied about most of the cultures over there. Traditionally, the sons are supposed to take care of their parents after they get married when they get old and stuff. And
She
the
hadn't
wife is
studied
expected
cultural
to
shit.
help, hey, RJ's lady,
Trust
to
me.
help take care of her husband's family. How's
Just
that
the
going to work?
fact,
Is she going to order DoorDash for her new mother and father-in-law, y'all?
just the facts that their insults can't rise
I don't
above
think
your
so.
children are ugly and
I
he's
don't think so.
young
The bitch can't even make a
and
fucking grilled cheese
visas and
sandwich for her
shit
own grandbaby.
shows you she doesn't understand
How
the
is she
other
going to fucking
cultures. She has
be an
him
obedient wife
confused
and
with
cook
maybe
and
somebody from Mexico
live
or
up to the
something.
expectations that most members of that
All
society
right.
have for the women?
None of that is true of Pakistan.
You know?
No,
None
And they're
of
not
it.
in support of Israel. Of course
not a
not.
thing of it is.
Of course not. I
You
mean,
don't know shit
you know?
about Pakistan.
She has said that he supports Israel, and I don't think she truly
I
understands how
haven't said
dangerous that is for her to even
anything.
say that out here.
I
It's
haven't
very
said a
dangerous.
word about anything about him. Nothing have I
They're the
said.
ones saying the words. Nobody else is.
Mhm.
I have said nothing about him.
Nope.
I've said nothing about him, nothing about his religion, because it's nobody's business. And I respect him. Nothing have I said.
No, she fucked up. She started saying how she knows all about these cultures and how she's learned and studied all these cultures. And so, what's another good cultural watchword and trending topic lately? Oh, the word Israel. So you got to throw that in there. It's a bunch of fucking ballyhoo. You don't know shit about these cultures.
And that is, even if it wasn't him, I don't get into politics. I just don't. I never have. I have never, ever.
I mean, he's not. One minute she'll say that he doesn't support, Israel being attacked or
I
anything,
haven't said a
and then the next minute
word.
she's a scammer.
She's just pulling that out of her ass. Ain't nobody said anything about Israel.
We all know she's a scammer.
Totally
Oh, you have to go soon.
fucking
Okay, give me a sec.
schizo.
Let me put
Do her
it
and
copied, but will it
do
let me
her
paste?
and I'm beginning to think her and Nikki get the same subliminal message from somebody.
No,
How
I don't
many
think she's
people?
planning.
Yeah.
I just think
Hey, Scotty, how many people live in Pakistan? Just off the top of your head.
you know what I'm saying. Like, I think they're both getting something out of the situation.
She probably thinks that Pakistan is the
Good for her.
size of Texas.
Probably.
Whatever. I don't care about that. I truly don't. It entertains me. In fact, I've gotten lots of good laughs out of it. Okay, let me do it this way. Then I can go put it in my chat.
Don't have to laugh, Scotty. Y'all trying to tell people what people do in different countries.
Forgot to mute. Right here. Okay. I know RJ's lady. I know. I mean, I don't care either way. I do think that she's putting that young man's life in danger with some of the shit she has said, though, like insinuating that he's bisexual. Honey, they kind of sort of send people to
When did you ever
holla
insinuate he was
for
bisexual?
being bisexual where he lives. I wouldn't be saying that shit.
What?
I mean,
Where did she
call me
get this
crazy.
shit from? Scotty, you
You know,
sound like a
call me crazy.
This is the shit they sit in the
Especially if they find
fucking
out about her and
discords
those, donkey shows
making up
that
and
she
telling
used
each
to,
other that
you know?
people are saying.
I mean,
You just
we all know about
sound
that, right?
really unintelligent right now.
She said it herself. Where's that clip? I got that clip somewhere. Where? Alrighty. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Hey, thanks for coming up. How you doing?
Good. I had a couple questions. Is my audio okay?
Yeah, you sound good to me.
First, I have a question about Lonnie. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
I've heard something, and I don't know if it's true or not. Did she, in fact, hurt her own child and break a leg or arm?
That's what her sister told a couple of people in the community. Yeah.
And did she go to jail? If she went to jail or was indicted, there'd be a record, right?
Well,
public record.
I guess it's harder to obtain public records over from Australia. But
well, I did hear her say she went to jail, but I don't remember what she said she went to jail for. I do know, and I've dealt with her. You and her were on my last stream.
Yeah.
She does say she lies. So it's real difficult to ascertain truth from somebody who openly admits to lying.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Like, I have tried Grace.
Then why
so
are
many
you
times,
asking
Sam,
Scotty?
because it felt like punching down to me in a lot of ways. You know, I know she's got issues. I know she's not really wrapped too tight. I didn't want to do this to her. You know,
Unwrap.
Yeah, I didn't want to do this to her. I'm not intentionally cruel to people, even when they honestly have earned that from me. But the
Didn't you say the same thing about Lupa?
Calling my daughter a murderer. My daughter is not a murderer.
Whoa, she really did that?
Yes, I got the clip. I can show you.
No, I believe you.
And then
it just kind of
made a comment.
Made
a comment about my late mom being in the ground, and was all.
This guy's on at the other end of the bar at the beer joint.
Oh, okay.
Here, I think is the difficulty. By the way, I'll talk about the boyfriend and Natasha. I myself do have 2 masters, 1 in clinical psych. Doesn't sound real. It'd be easy to find out what's his research paper or the PhD.
Yeah, they haven't mentioned anything about that.
Very easy.
Why the fuck would I?
Pakistan and India are known for internet scamming. They tried a couple times
Well,
with
for
me.
one, you don't even have
They have like
Pakistan.
mills because they're such a poor country, and India too. Real suspect. I knew Muslims, Pakistanis, Indians in college, and most are arranged marriages. The fact she's a Christian would be like a no deal. She'd have to convert because it's not like our religions where we can even move to another religion.
Yeah,
it's a way of life totally for them. So why would he choose to be with her? Right.
And you add on the aspect that she cannot give him children. She is past the age where that's a possibility.
Right.
And that is very important.
That's a really good observation.
Their religion is to procreate. That is, they actually feel like that is part of their responsibility here while they're here is to.
Who is this person?
That point would be null and void if he's already can't marry outside of his religion, you dumbass.
I don't know who this idiot is, but he's as dumb as dirt too. He's an absolute moron himself. Another one that tries to get on panel and pretend like they're intelligent.
Oh, here's one. Are you woke yet? That young man was so uncomfortable on panel the other night with them just talking about bachelor parties. They disrespected him so much.
So 25
he has a PhD. So he has a PhD, which is a big deal here, but especially in Pakistan. He would probably be in a teaching position. And yet he's ejaculating.
The name of the place.
Very unlikely he has a PhD.
Yeah.
And if he had a PhD, you think
well,
he'd be married.
To be fair, Pakistan is a proper pronunciation of the country. Obama, you know, just remember back when they killed Osama bin Laden.
His days and nights on TikTok doing those battles. Because
you'd have a little time, but not a lot.
Settled, you know. Oh, I mean, he's there constantly.
And a PhD would prize being intellectual, and probably if he was working, he wouldn't be in this demographic ejaculating with. So we can talk on and on, but highly unlikely. As to Lonnie, what about? So we don't know if she indeed broke her child's arm or not.
I mean, I don't know.
Are you writing a paper on this shit?
I do know that I've been.
Sounds like he's obsessed with Lonnie.
Best friends.
All right.
Invited it in them as well.
I'm trying to figure out why this dude's
business. Admit that his arm was broken, and that's when she
lost. Because he's over there ejacking to Lonnie's profile pictures every chance he gets.
I think I heard her say that, like I mentioned before.
And if she was the total victim of this, Sam, number one, she wouldn't have done 2 years in prison. They may have sent her to the hospital and then to like a mental health hospital. I could see that happening, but they would not have permanently removed rights to her children from her if she had truly been a victim.
Where's your children?
Really?
Well, I mean, I've dealt with.
Remind us where your son's at, or your
system before, because my oldest child was a wild child, right?
Right.
And so I've dealt with all that stuff, and they don't want to separate a family, right? Especially a mother from a child.
That's absolutely true.
They try very hard for reunification.
Correct.
He knows.
He knows. about her children. It's an uncomfortable subject.
She's so intelligent.
I
I don't want to spread false information, but I
yeah,
will
that's
be
why
honest
we should
about what
qualify
I've heard.
allegedly.
Yeah.
We need
Uh,
proof.
Yeah, I do know there's
Yes,
proof,
Lyndon.
and she has
He
admitted
wants
this.
to
I have heard her
call
admit it
people.
myself that she
Why is it
was
his
at a party at her
business?
house,
Stay out of it.
and
That's,
they went to bed,
that's the whole
and
problem with
she
this platform.
took their
People
little baby
sticking
out of their
their nose
house
where it don't belong.
and ran off with it
He needs to stick
and
his
got
head back in
arrested
his
for
ass and
kidnapping
mind his own
a
fucking
friend's kid.
business.
Exactly.
That I do know for a fact.
I got to go, but I'll just say on Lonnie, I first heard of her that she self-harmed, and I went, I really don't want to deal
Mhm.
with this lady. She should not be on. If somebody is self-harming,
Then
or
why are
can,
you talking
this is a
about
very
it?
toxic
Shut the
community.
fuck up.
But ultimately, it's her choice.
Mhm.
Nobody should ever encourage that. But somebody that fragile should not be on internet. But the reality is, she is. So
You
that
don't get
doesn't
to
give
decide
her,
that there,
with
Seymour.
a disability, anyone, nobody has the right to denigrate, go against terms of service, or
Yeah.
or demean, whatever your handicap. You're, as long as you understand right from wrong, she's here and she affects people, and people do have a right to engage and call her
Yeah.
out for the truth, call her out. And
Yeah.
just
No,
because we
they
wish
don't. Her own personal
really
business,
mentally
her
unstable should not be
personal
here. I mean, there's a lot of them.
business.
So that's it. Thanks for bringing me up. Anything
Yeah,
else?
thanks for coming up, and anytime, you're welcome here anytime.
And thank you so much for
As a
coming
matter of
over on my
fact,
channel.
here's my phone
Oh
number.
yeah, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a nice break from all the
And I'm in love with
goodness
you
I get
now.
over here. Like, because I'm a main focus over here, I get a lot of hate. I think it's
He's
pretty
the
blunt.
main focus.
Well, I get it. But I think also
Just gotta
I-
impress him.
My channel is doing pretty good.
Also, I'm a
Yeah.
Even in our small world,
Triple D
and like more known you are,
size.
like people want to denigrate you, right? Even though some people don't even know you. It's just the nature
Right.
of YouTube. So you have a pretty successful channel, and that might be
I
part of it.
also
Yeah.
sleep on the first
Yeah, that
date.
could be a lot of it. Truthfully,
And just like
I
Lonnie,
mean,
she's gonna have to do. She's
Listen
gonna
to
have to do.
shit.
She chooses to be
Did
on
he
here.
just
A
tell
lot of
her
people are
you
gonna
gotta
go
work
after her,
together
but it's
for
up to her to
your
respond
channel?
responsibly. And I think you do.
Yeah.
So thanks again.
thank you. Yeah, no problem.
She said,
Sorry,
he
dude.
said you have a sick, and she said, yeah, that could be it.
Oh boy.
Am I in the Twilight Zone right now?
He's just talking because he's trying to get in her pants. He sounds like an idiot too.
Yeah. And she was taking the bait.
Oh, Sam Hill, folks. Someone share his link in chat if you can. One of the mods. Everyone sub up to him. He has great shows. Like, it gets crazy over there. I love it. Drama for days. You guys will like it. And he's a smart guy. You know, he's smart. He's articulate. You
And he has
have a
my phone number
conversation
now.
or with others, and it's not
There's
just
nothing
always
smart about that dude.
stupid shit.
And he drinks Coors Light.
And that's the thing about Lonnie. Like, I that's why I didn't go back at her when she was out here running her mouth about my kid constantly. Thanks, RJ's lady. Because I had no interest in that. I didn't want to be responsible for that. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. Let me go up here. Let me find it.
Nikki's looking for it.
Did anyone notice the open condom packet Sweet Cheek showed on NC's panel that he picked up from his floor?
Y'all.
LOL. And do you really want me to tell you with trigger warning? Yeah, I'm pretty open-minded.
They're back on the
me
condom.
go back down
was
here.
catch up.
The condom catch up. Stupid.
Quite worse. So prepare yourself, as I say, what happened with NC, Jackson, Crafton, and I think Tiffany on panel, giggling and partaking in the debauchery.
Debauchery.
The mockery.
Fuck. She can't,
Y'all ready for this? Okay.
but she
The mockery.
is an English major, and she just said debauchery. And this Right is Right said happened 3 days ago as NC grossingly flirting with panel, egging her on. The man-child shows his place, picks up open condom patchet.
Patchet.
CONDIM patchet. PACHET. And says, Natasha, this is what we used last night. Remember? Y'all.
Do you know it cracks
Happened
me
3 days
up
ago as
because,
NC
look,
grossingly flirt.
they talk about
flirting
his
with, you know,
language
egging
difference
her
and
on.
all this stuff that he
The
can't do,
man-child shows.
and how he's really not that intelligent. He's really not this. He's really not that. But he trolls the fuck out of them constantly, and they just fall for it every damn time. It is hysterical to me because they're so stupid. They're letting somebody from a whole other country that bare minimum understands English, you know, he's learning, to troll the shit out of them every fucking day.
He literally understands more about what's going on in this place than they do.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And English is not his first language.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the only deficit he has is he's learning to try to learn what words mean and that type of thing. But he does pretty damn good. And but these idiots, just anything he says, they just hang on and fall for everything he fucking does, and it's the funniest shit.
A ketchup. Yeah, exactly. How do they mix up condiments and condoms? Well, you're right. Apparently, English isn't their first language either. Can't even pronounce words.
For a patchet. Debauchery.
Debauchery.
Condon Patrick with all this debauchery.
Condamn Patchett.
He is good at reading between the lines and reading the room. You are correct, yes.
Yes. As I said, he is far from stupid.
More than these people.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Goes his place, picks up an open condom packet and says, Natasha, this is what we used last night, remember? And my, how they all laughed. Hey, Danny.
Hey, Mama.
Yikes. Yikes. Y'all.
Yikes, I don't believe in it.
Why?
Yikes.
Would he need a condom packet? Lonnie does. And listen, I'm gonna play the clip for you guys. I want those of you who haven't heard it, I want you to hear this. And
You're not gonna play.
And Andy Cruz's, and I went on panel with her there before, and she just was calm as a little kitten, didn't want this.
You don't
back.
mean it.
And I thought we had settled it then, but
She
then
didn't
I
want
keep
to
hearing
smoke?
her talking about my kid, talking about my kid.
Oh, she wanted to smoke.
I am.
She wanted these
Very
catch hands.
People can say whatever the fuck they want about me. I don't care.
Debauchery.
She
But
did.
my child is not out here. And my child means as much to me as their children mean to them. And she deserves not to be brought into this shit. She hasn't done a fucking thing to those people.
Neither has
And
I didn't know
I'm
you
not
had
here
it.
talking about people's kids. Am I?
Here we are.
Well, until now, because, Lonnie kept. I don't know, a few months ago,
Don't say.
continue to speak on your children as long as idiots like you for free. My. It was fucking tea time, you cunt.
Have you lost this argument already? When you leave?
Either there if they're just going to keep muting me. No. I will go on your panel as long as you allow me to defend myself. See, that's what I mean. The gaslighting with these people is just ridiculous. It doesn't work with me. You're not going to get away with gaslighting me. It's just not gonna happen.
Worked. You'll never
And the
know when
projection
it's
of Lonnie,
worked.
oh my gosh. But then, folks, okay? Then, hang on. Let me find the other video. Because I just posted this one.
Nikki will find it. Just let her look.
So then, I have these
For a
fucking idiots.
year.
And
Yeah.
I clipped Lonnie's stream from this morning. I haven't made a video of it yet, though. But
You did not.
then she goes up
You-
on a top, right?
Who did?
And is instantly the victim.
Insulated.
That's the way you make them.
Let's see. Believe it or not, who's loving all this more than anyone? And the way he basically loved the masterclass stream Robbie did. I read between the lines. Right, Granny Fanny, what side you on? Listen, you guys already know. Let me show you. I mean, it's
Let me
kinda
guess. He's on your
Been
side.
obvious for a while.
Yeah, well, that's what they think.
He wishes he was on the side. Let me see. Where's it at?
Wait a
What
minute.
side?
So you and Granny Fanny are having a baby, Scotty? Oh my God. You heard it, right, Jax? You just said it.
What she was telling you. That's what she was
I'm reading between the lines here.
Yeah.
She told us subliminally to read between the lines.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when we are blue, boy, you know I'm crazy over you.
She's
Sad
trying
but
to
true.
seduce
He's
him with
crazy over
music.
us, folks.
Playing a video of Granny Fanny singing.
Especially Robbie. I think Robbie gives him a tickle on his Jimmy. But that's
She's
another.
in love with him.
So, okay. Now I want you to look at the difference in Lonnie's tone, how she comes across, and you tell me your thoughts.
How we're
after we watch this
analyzing
video,
Lonnie's
folks.
tone.
Well, didn't you want to do that with the guy that was up there?
And that's what I was like the other day, and I just want to apologise to
You
everybody.
had a
I'm
guy
not
with a
normally like that.
psychology
I've been like that on here for
deal.
ages. She got me to that point the other day, and I'm sorry that you guys heard me like that.
Well,
And
here's the thing. Don't apologize for that, because that was raw emotion. And quite frankly, if they had been doing that to me, the way that they've been going at you, you were pretty tame. I think we can all agree on that. Compared to how I used to be,
Oh, God, yeah.
you ain't got nothing to apologize for. And that's what I said the other day. These folks are going to keep on, and they're going to keep on, because I'm pretty chill. I mean, honestly, it's sad. It is honestly sad that I am even at the point that.
How dare her play someone else's content, right?
Nobody should ever have to. You don't hear that?
No.
Oh my God, he's on this little bitty 4-wheeler right down the road. But nobody should ever have to get used to things like that. Nobody should ever have to be desensitized to people talking shit about their families or their children. And if that doesn't just tell you exactly what this place is and who these people are, I don't know what does. I've never, ever gone after any of these people's families. Nothing that's not public.
It's a tragic story. But yes, this bitch is constantly out here talking about my looks and I'm fat and I'm this and I'm that.
Well,
I'll be
that's
all those
10
things, bitch,
seconds you can't
but
get
I'm not
back.
that
What the hell did that prove?
slug-looking fucking bitch. And she does look like the slug from fucking Labyrinth, don't she? She really does. I think that's a very spot on, May. Spot on. Oh yeah, and I am not monetized. I haven't even done my. I've had so much fun today.
God, is May Noodles over there?
Let a stream go by without doing that. Please send me money. I'm a broke bitch and I can't afford
Cool,
nothing.
cool.
I'm fat and I'm ugly. My kid is in prison for murder, and I'm all the things people says. So have pity on me. Send me money so I can eat today. You know, and it's all these bitches that didn't take care of their own kids who got so much to say about me and mine. Well,
But that goes for you too.
I've just never really tried.
You didn't take care of your kid.
Yeah, I maybe one day I'll try. I just gotta get my act together. Just gotta get my act together. I do. I cuss too much all the time. These bitches come out here and they ask for my attention over and over and over again. And then when I give it to them, they cry foul. Like Lonnie, I swear to God, did a stream this morning, like an hour or two, whining and crying and just
their perception of whining
had to be coddled. Because okay, thanks, babe.
Anybody that would, I'll tell you, here's my view of May Noodles. Anybody that would suck Morbid's dick is not somebody I give a shit about their opinion.
Okay. Then when I figured out it was like moaning and everything, I was like, all right. And then Sam asked me, what do you think she's doing? I just answered him. She's rubbing one up. Yeah.
You have a woman in your fucking chat that sucked Morbid's dick. So
St. Jude's.
You tell us what's grosser.
But I'm gonna get off here because I've got to get laundry done. Yeah, she is. Right, I get it. I was just, didn't know what to say. I mean, I just went with the most obvious answer, right? But yeah, they're just a bunch of, how is it Natasha says it? Scum, sucking, trash bags. No, something like that.
That's not.
None of us have sucked Morbid's dick, though.
I'll be that. It doesn't bother.
Ew.
Nobody likes CJ. Oh, no problem, Sarah. And, they can say all the shit they want about me. I'm the bad, I'm the worst, I'm the bottom of the barrel, I'm trash, blah 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 blah. But
I'm not kidding. That she did, Natasha.
I really truly like me.
That was the only intimacy they shared.
I hold my own.
And he sent her packing back to.
None of you bitches intimidate me at all. No, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I've told you guys this. I don't care to be that guy. I'll be that guy all fucking day. If being the good guy means acting like that, no thank you, man. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, don't bitch and complain when people will fucking call you out for it then. So proud of it.
Yeah. But thanks everyone for coming. If anyone donated, I haven't even checked. I truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. It's rough out here for a pimp. And I hope you had fun. And to all my haters, keep hating. Keep hating on me.
Okay.
But don't cry when you get what you fucking asked me for.
Just goes for you too.
Problem solved.
Y'all.
It's really that easy.
Go make a website.
You can't make this shit up. Do you hear me? And I'm going to flip over to the other moron, and I don't even know what to say about this one. She literally agreed with some man that she has a successful channel. What does his even...
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
I don't know who the hell he is, but he's an idiot.
sound like he's like taking a survey
Amy?
or something, like filling out some
I can prove.
forms.
I would never. But if I wanted to, Amy, I could prove. Oh, that's such a stupid thing to say. I don't know why I said it. Anyways, who cares?
Hi, Amy. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
you too. So her sister Bobby, when her mom was sick, okay, and she kept refusing to go to.
And I'm not playing that.
I never said my mother refused to see a doctor. Amy's saying that, and so are two members of my family. That's what I'm pointing out. I know exactly who fucking Courtney is. It's Tiffany.
There we go.
Oh.
But you're not going to throw me off, Courtney, because I know the truth. I know what I said in my own live streams, which would
No,
be the
you
truth,
don't.
and I know what Amy is saying, and I'm comparing what Amy is saying to what
Scotty
those two
said
bitches
she
are saying.
did. Had a successful channel.
No, Courtney. No.
There it goes.
What I
Oh, no.
said on my live stream, keep up, Tiffany, you fucking idiot. When I
I
talked about my
swear.
mother and when her being sick, I was very clear. I was very specific when I said she was under the care of a doctor because she had 2 prescriptions for antibiotics. She had inhalers. I went through all of that. But these 2 relatives of mine are claiming that my mother never saw a doctor, which is exactly what Amy is saying here. She
Saying
said she didn't
what?
want to go to a hospital. She didn't want
Where?
to be admitted into a hospital. That's what I said.
Who?
That's not what Amy
Who?
said, Courtney. Amy said
Amy
my
didn't
mother
go to the
didn't
hospital?
want to see the doctor. Didn't want to go to the doctor. There's a difference. Do you know what the difference
Amy
is?
didn't visit Amy in the hospital.
Going to a doctor is just going to a doctor's appointment, as opposed to be admitted to a hospital.
Okay. And what?
I know what you're doing, but you're not gonna. It's not gonna fly here, Courtney. Okay, Tiffany, Courtney, whatever the fuck you call yourself now. That shit does not work with me because you're an idiot.
It's Courtney Love.
I know. I'm not even gonna argue with you. I know what Amy
Well,
has
you
done.
shouldn't. It is. It's Courtney Love. I told
No,
you.
Courtney. No, they're not.
No,
Going
she
to a
didn't kill
doctor's
Kurt Cobain.
It's very much different than being admitted to a hospital. And if you think those are the same things, get the fuck out of my chat because you're a fucking idiot. Somebody block that bitch because I can't deal with
What
potato. I'm
if-
not having stupidity.
hold on.
Absolutely not. Fuck off. Anyway,
What
that's
if the
Amy.
doctor
Living there, she doesn't have room
has an
for a
office
spare
in the
bedroom.
hospital?
Amy, have I ever given you a tour of my home? Have
What if the doctor's office is in the
Yes,
hospital?
Amy, I have been your friend for almost a year. How do you
You're
know how many
talking
bedrooms
directly
in my
to
home?
Amy?
How do you know how many bedrooms? I don't believe I've ever told you that.
You think
Maybe
you-
I did, but it's not 3. I don't have 3
So
bedrooms. I don't
Amy
have
is
3 bedrooms
Courtney.
in this home.
No.
Amy. Everything coming out of your mouth right now is just your fucking lies.
You're hearing Amy's voice right now?
Now, I know. You would love for me to take a photo of every bedroom in my home, wouldn't you? I'm not going to do that. But I don't.
You
I have more than
What?
3 bedrooms. Amy. And one of those
are
bedrooms is a
you?
spare
Is
room.
Amy standing there next to you right now?
Oh my
You're
God.
hearing her voice. You're answering her. Yeah.
Now, if this were true, Amy, I feel like you would have had something. You would have said something like this, right? When I told everybody about how your daughter threw you out
Okay,
and you got
back
evicted
up.
from your fucking house, and all of that got exposed.
Who is
and
Amy?
You had nothing to say about me, where I lived, whether it was a home, an apartment, with my mother, with my cat. No, you didn't say any of that. But here you are now with all this new information.
Cat.
Amy is there now
Lies, lies,
with
and
the
lies
cat.
and lies.
Her and Amy
Only
was
fucking way you
friends for
ever
what,
get
5, 6
anybody.
years,
Just a lie.
and she doesn't
I don't
understand.
even know how to do.
Courtney is this
I am.
woman named Amy that's in the room with her right now.
Life is like beautiful, it's magical, and it's not.
I'm sorry, what? I come on here, Amy, and most of the time I'm bitching about shit that's going on in my life. What can Amy, since you said this, please give me an example of what's
Are you
beautiful.
hearing Amy's voice
That
right
is
now?
true. So do many other people here in this community. And if you asked them about their children, oh, you would probably hear some very beautiful and magical things. That's normal for parents, right? When the fuck have I ever made it a habit or ever come out here and tried to make people believe that my life is beautiful and magical? When?
Not.
When did you do that?
When I go to the Dollar Tree, Amy?
Her life is
Is the Dollar
beautiful
Tree
and
fucking
magical?
beautiful and magical to you?
Yes. The magical,
That pile of fucking
glorious place.
That's beautiful and magical? Is it my bouts of depression? Those things that I talk about, Amy? Yes. so
Beautiful.
magical.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are magical
Find
for
me the
us.
lawnmower.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yes. I don't have anybody to do that for me, so I do it. Yes, I live such a beautiful and magical life, Amy.
I thought you were rich.
No, you don't. Because if you did,
What happened to the wealthy
you know.
thing?
When I talk about my life, I keep it real. I'm honest. I am very raw.
Oh.
Are you talking to Amy now? Is that who you're saying that? Or us? Or Amy by way of
Like
us?
fighting with building management. The same building management that you and Granny Fanny were threatening to phone so to cause trouble so that I wouldn't be able to access my mother's things. Yeah, those people, Amy, that was so beautiful and magical.
Is she on the phone with somebody named Amy?
I don't know.
The fucking
Because it sounds like we're
many
listening.
disasters
Yeah.
I had to deal with.
We're listening to somebody on a phone
I don't know
call.
about in my own home.
A
Like
one
making little
or
repairs
a
and shit like that that I've tried to do on my own.
Right.
Magical, fucking absolutely magical. Yes, you're right, Amy. Absolutely. That chicken that I
she's
left
on
in
the
my oven
phone.
for fucking days, that's literally smelled like a fucking crime scene, Amy. Does that sound beautiful and magical to you?
Holy.
I have lots of stories. Oh, girl, everybody's already heard my stories. Okay?
Who were you talking to, Nikki?
My children are beautiful and magical. I'm not going to lie.
She
They
don't
really
know.
are.
Yeah.
My
Where'd
relationship with my
Courtney
children
go? Tell us more about Courtney.
and that cat and all my cats
She
is beautiful
blocked
and
Courtney.
magical.
Courtney wasn't saying what she wanted.
Yes,
to
it
say.
Damn
is.
it.
How dare you embarrass me?
Just like she did after she killed Kurt Cobain.
And so I think what happened is Nikki's internet got disconnected for
Holy shit. Okay, so do you remember I talked to you guys about her Amy's Adderall abuse?
Do not remember
It's
that.
about to
No.
kick in right fucking here. Did you hear what she just fucking said? I didn't go live for 2 or 3 nights, and Lonnie thinks I was in
All
jail.
because of this.
And here's Amy thinking I had no
Oh,
internet, but
Lonnie's
it
been on
gets
it.
better.
is Nikki's internet got disconnected for past due fees. Because it's happened before.
Oh, really? The fuck it did? Unlike you, Amy, I pay my bills. Oh, girl, I pay my bills.
By mowing yards. We know you got a
Right.
lawnmower.
Invoices going back 5 fucking years. If I thought you were worth it, but we all know these conspiracy theories are fucking insane. She really actually said that. I think she thinks my internet got cut off because it has to be something,
Did it?
right? It has to be. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. I had a fucking whole fucking. I lost my shit, Amy. It's a
Ew.
real life situation. That's what happened.
She lost
That's
her
it.
shit. Good girl.
Mhm.
Amy, Lonnie. I don't
Lonnie?
go live.
No,
for
Lonnie's
a
Amy.
night, and oh God, she's in jail. No, she has no internet.
Amy, Lonnie, Amy.
Courtney.
What the fuck was wrong with you two? Seriously?
What's wrong with
Tiffany?
you?
Really? My internet?
Where's Tommy?
Amy? Really?
Bobby?
Why she call it
Cindy?
Bill?
Oh my God.
Billy?
Okay.
And that's happened before. Never, ever. Amy is like, the lies that come out of this fucking dirtbag's mouth are absolutely fucking incredible. I think her internet got cut off because of missed payments. It's happened before. I'm sorry, Amy, can you let us, you got proof, like, you must have proof of this.
Proof of what?
That's just one clip of Amy on Lonnie's panel lying about things that are none of her fucking business. And she's got nothing on me. She's got nothing.
You
So
do
here
that
she
every
is
day.
doing
You lie about
the
stuff
most
in business every damn day.
just to make me look, I don't know what the fuck she's trying to do here, honestly. But okay.
You
I
literally
gain
lied and
nothing
made
out
up
of
a
any of the
whole
things
ass
that I say
story
on
about
here,
me.
about my personal life. It's just me
Mhm.
talking about me.
And me.
We've got the all wise, all seeing Amy. Maybe she's
Amy.
I actually don't know what's wrong with her. But girl, if you're gonna fucking
What?
talk about people and lie,
Why'd you just now
maybe
bring up
choose
Amy
something
for the first
other
time?
than their like personal lives. I know what the fuck is going on in my life. You don't. How could you, Amy, possibly know anything about my
She
personal
slipped in
life?
another one.
We have not
How
been
could you,
friends for almost
Amy?
a year. How the fuck is that possible? I would love to know. But there's another clip. Hold on.
About
Of
Amy.
course there is.
This is, I think, the second part of what she just said. I don't know. These two were said around the same time.
Unblock
So
Courtney. We want to hear from Courtney again.
oh, she's fucking
Courtney
weird.
was. You know that Courtney. I've always thought that Courtney is almost as witty as Tiffany. Tiffany.
Or someone's. It wasn't Nikki's. Nikki lives in a 3-bedroom apartment, has 4 people living there. She doesn't have
Pixie.
room or spare bedroom for any animal.
Amy,
Jackie.
your fucking cardboard box on wheels doesn't have room for your left ass cheek. Shut the fuck up.
She comes here and she lies about everything to make her life look like it's beautiful, it's magical, and it's not. And so I think what happened is Nikki's internet got disconnected for past due fees
Yes, that's it.
because it's happened before.
Yep.
Okay. That's what I think happened. Nikki, that's why Nikki can't access that
Well,
apartment.
she
That's
just
why Nikki can't
admitted it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys catch what she just said?
No, did not. What'd you say?
Just
Say it
said-
again.
My internet, she thinks my internet got disconnected, and that's why I can't
Okay.
access. What? Can
Go
someone
ahead.
explain to me how my internet has anything at all to do with me
Why can't
accessing my
access
mother's
what?
apartment?
What? I don't know.
I don't know. Go in
I
that one
gotta go
room
back.
and
I
ask
gotta
your
be sure of
cat.
that.
And so I think what happened is Nikki's internet got disconnected for past due fees because it's happened before. Okay. That's what I think happened. Nikki, that's why Nikki can't access that apartment. That's why
What?
Nikki can't. These people
What?
are talking to Nikki because she's not over anything with the mom.
What? Oh, now we're back to the estate thing.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
Are you guys following?
Good theory.
Is anybody following this bitch? She just said she thinks that the reason I wasn't around is because my internet got disconnected for missed payments. That's why I can't access my mother's apartment,
Mhm.
and that's why, and because I'm not in charge of everything is what I gotta go back. Let's just run through that one more time. Somebody please tell me what the fuck she's saying, because none of this makes. It's just not.
You not have ears?
Not
You can't hear
So,
yourself?
Well, nobody's going to tell her what is being said.
because it's happened before. That's what I think happened. Nikki, that's why Nikki can't access the apartment. That's why Nikki can't. These people aren't talking to Nikki because she's not over anything with the mom. It's her.
Somebody please tell me what she's saying.
Mhm.
What?
Bitch, open your ears.
No.
Open your ears up.
Yeah,
What?
you could rewind it.
What the fuck are you on, Amy? What is wrong with you?
She's on
Nothing
hugs
that
and
you
love
just
and
said makes any sense.
hope.
I have no
That's what
internet.
she's on.
Therefore, that's why I can't access my mother's apartment, because I'm not
They
in control
don't love
of her
you.
estate. What the fuck are you saying?
Your family doesn't
Yes, it
like
is none of
you.
her business. I don't know which exactly. I don't know. No idea. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue.
Because it just seemed a bit weird because I'm not sure if you heard it, but she's like, oh yeah, when I went there, some
Missy.
woman was there and she looked at me and like gave me a look.
Where did I say that?
Sassy.
Does anybody remember me saying that when I went to my mother's place that somebody looked at me funny?
Yes.
No, Lonnie. No. You know what I said? The only thing I believe I said about looking at anything is that when we all went up to my mother's apartment and they had to unlock the door, which by the way, the bitch woman was not there. We all walked in.
Was she looking at
I
you?
looked around. I couldn't fucking believe what I saw, is what I said. None of us could. Lonnie. Where the fuck? What voices are you hearing? Because it sure as fuck is not mine. This is, oh my god, let's go back. Okay.
It was Courtney's.
Lonnie just said, okay, let's just unpack that little tidbit there. Lonnie just said that I said we went into my mother's apartment, or I went there, and this woman looked at me funny. And Amy, she lies about everything. What?
We all heard you say it, dumbass.
Is that what you're saying? I said, what did Lonnie? I said somebody looked at me funny. Amy's response: she lies about everything. Amy,
well, that's not.
You sound like a fucking lunatic. You sound crazy.
Repeating your words, and you think she's the
your immediate
lunatic.
response, and you're losing credibility. The way you talk, the shit that is flying in your mouth, you are losing. You don't have credibility, but if you did, oh my god, it's vaporizing right now. So fast. You say she lies about everything. When all Lonnie said was,
she's
I said someone looked at me
vaping.
funny.
She said it was vaporizing.
I know.
You really couldn't help yourself.
So you disappeared into the watery
It's not possible that anybody would look at
humidity.
me funny, right? Actually, that probably. I mean, you know. But anyways.
You can't believe a word that comes out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And
she got the vapors.
Yeah.
Maybe it was some type of way. Maybe think maybe she was arrested or something. It's the way she was talking when she came back. It was just like 1 minute she's like, oh, like for her to say that she was in a mental home or mental ward or whatever.
Oh, it gets really interesting, you guys. Wait till you hear this. This is my favorite part.
Over here, it's like
Lonnie, nobody gives a fuck what goes on over there. I'm not over there. I'm not in Australia, Lonnie. So why would you even make that comparison?
You're saying I'm a nobody?
It's like a 48 to 72 hour stay, not a 12-hour stay. And she said something along the lines of she felt.
Oh, I see what it is. Yeah,
Nikki.
Nikki.
Knowing that they have basically given you medication, some serious medication, because if they allow you out and they discharge you,
She's obsessed with anybody's name that ends with an E.
Okay, well, Lonnie, I'm not in Australia. I'm in Canada, and I don't know, but I don't know how things work in Australia. But here in Canada, they will fucking, if you have, let's say you go in for a day procedure, right, and you're sedated, and you come out of sedation. If there is someone there, they will wheel your fucking ass straight out to a car, as long as there's someone there to take care of you. Like, are you fucking kidding me, Lonnie?
Not her hospital stay where she got booted out.
You're not in this country, but that's what they do here. And yes, they did give me something to sedate me. Yes, I was on the mental health floor, but it wasn't because of, well, I was actually, I was losing my shit. But the concern, like I said, in the lie that
They give you a loaf of
Lonnie,
bread.
the concern was not my mental health, it was my physical health, my blood pressure and my heart.
The kids had to bring the tuna.
Which was getting worse because I was losing my shit at what I saw.
Right. Yeah, because they gave her a loaf of bread. They were like, get the fuck out of here.
Lonnie, I don't know how you don't understand that.
Go make yourself
I had
sandwiches.
An extreme amount. I was going through crazy anxiety. I was having a fucking panic attack. Yes. And by the way, the title of that live stream, the words mental health were in quotations, asshole. Do you know what that means?
What?
Look it up, Lonnie. Look it up, Amy.
It means look it up, Lonnie. Look it up, Amy.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
Now, if you have, like I said, if you have a procedure done during the day, like a, whatever, like two of my daughters have had.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
No. Procedures during the day, like outpatient. That's the word I was looking for. And when they wake up, they are groggy. They're coming out of sedation. But at some point, once their vitals, everything's okay, and they're still groggy.
With it.
The nurse will literally put them in a fucking wheelchair and wheel their asses straight out to a car. As long as there's someone there.
You don't mean.
I question that
You
a
guys
lot around here.
know what I'm talking about?
I thought you said she went to a doctor's appointment and not a hospital.
It's I mean, that's not what she seems to think that they hold on a second. She seems to think that I was literally 5150 or something. Like they carted me off. They dragged me off to the mental institution. That's not what happens.
That
That is
wouldn't
not what
be
happened.
a
There was a lot of
code
things
in
going on.
Canada anyway.
Blood pressure in my heart, which was
California.
elevated because of my anxiety and my panic attack. That's why I was on that floor. You fucking idiot. And Lonnie,
So you
one more
admit you're
thing. I'm not
crazy.
in Australia, asshole. I am in Canada. Clearly, we do things different here.
I didn't know that.
Or I don't know what they do
I
with
thought you were in
It's probably a
Antarctica.
little different.
No, not Canada.
I thought you were in Pakistan.
Anyways, there's a few more seconds of this fuckery.
P-O-C-K.
What happens wickedly. And it was like, it clicked to me.
Not
It's like, oh, wait a
the-
minute, you just said that, and now you're going and saying this. And it made me think, like I was thinking about it like last night. I'm thinking, I reckon she was locked up.
Bitch, you're the one that said
Yeah,
you
but
got locked
you know,
up in the
If you
fucking
want to know
money
if I was
bed.
locked up,
Nobody else said that, but
I
you.
don't know what to tell you.
Here's the thing, Nikki's level of crazy, they wouldn't release her that soon. Not at her level of crazy. They would have kept her. And then she said something like she was carried, that they came and got her, they carried her out.
What? Anybody? Does that sound familiar to anybody here?
Yeah.
No.
Amy,
That sounds
you're
familiar to me.
lying again. You are lying again. And I
Who
will make
is?
that live stream public.
Amy,
You
she's
can go ahead
lying
and listen
again.
to it again. I never said anything.
These are all things, by the way,
That never. Those
I know
words
I'm
never said
talking
lying
over her.
Amy. No.
These are all things that I would
It's-
say to her
that's not
face
familiar
if she was
anyone.
telling me this story. I would
Anybody
just
recall me
keep
saying that
pretending to
they carried
forget
me
the
out?
name Amy. I'm like, who?
Who?
Who said that?
I know
Who
that
is
everyone.
Amy?
It's fucking insane. When did I say I was carried out?
Because you know she's never going to end.
Amy, I
You
never
can do
said
it all
that.
night.
Fucking liar.
Amy?
I'm gonna make that like
Who's
public
Amy?
in case anybody's
Tell-
listening. That's
all
the
right,
one that's
back up.
mental health. I'm gonna make it public because everything's under members only.
I
And
think I'm gonna
go ahead and
start
have
doing
another
that.
listen, Amy.
I think I'm gonna start doing that about my name. Who?
Yeah. Yeah. Just back up. Hold on.
Listen, I'm sorry, Amy, but I'm finding this refreshing because she's not saying Natasha 5,000 times.
Exact. That's what I'm saying too. Be like, hold on a second. Tell me again who Natasha is.
No, it's Natasha.
No, I know. I'm saying like you wait until she said it like 9 times in a row in one sentence.
Why does she say everybody's name so damn many times? Does she think that we're confused about who she's talking about?
mental.
Is she reassuring herself that she's talking about the right person?
Yeah, that's some mental shit.
Yeah, that's.
Good morning, babe. Good morning, Jax. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's up?
I'm laying on the bed, and you?
I
Oh,
laid on the couch.
I don't know what we're doing.
Hey, y'all.
We're trying to figure out.
we're trying to figure out who Amy is.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who Amy is and where Courtney went because apparently Tiffany is Courtney, but Amy and Lonnie are somehow missing and are in the room with Nikki, who keeps talking to someone named Amy, and then forgetting that she's talking about her, and then starts mentioning someone named Lonnie. We think Lonnie, Lonnie, is some guy, Lonnie. And, yeah, just another day in paradise.
Oh, bless it.
Yeah, see, because that would be a fun one to do, too. Be like, who is Lonnie? Who's this guy? And then she'd be like, no, hey, Lonnie. Until that finally she would snap. That's the reason you would do that.
She'd lose her shit. No,
She would totally fucking lose it. Have you got that fucking listen to me? You know? And they'd be like, you seem upset, is what I'd say back to them.
Not bad. I wasn't following what you were putting down.
Yeah. I'm just trying to follow along here. It'd be
Lonnie,
like,
I thought your dick fell down the drain.
According to Mormons, you do not like me. You have been forced to.
Oh yeah.
you
You don't have to read it out loud. Oh my God. I'm not sending you anything else.
she needs a Midol. You got any Advil? Nikki.
I don't think my dog's gonna cut it.
Who forced me to put
That'd
this
be something
picture?
to
I put
interrupt
this
her
picture
with
because I
too.
love this picture.
Be like, hey, stop a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You got any Advil?
Yeah.
Babe,
I've got a headache.
babe,
Yeah.
apparently, I have forced you to make this AI photograph your profile picture
You
because
forgot I am your boss. You never forced me, first of all. And second, this picture is my favorite picture. That's why I put here. Yeah, this picture is my favorite picture. I love this picture. Hey, haters, listen.
There you go. It's pretty big.
Well, there you
hopefully,
go. Psychology
hopefully
major. Here we
y'all
were.
understood that. Because they somehow read your comment on the post that has this picture and said you didn't even know about a ring.
Oh, I know everything because because I asked Natasha to put the ring in the finger. I gave the ring to Natasha,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go, kids.
so I know every single thing about her. Every single thing.
So, all right, hold on. Who is Natasha? See, he got it immediately.
Oh my god.
At least he doesn't say my name, Natasha.
Natasha.
I don't even know.
Natasha.
I don't even know. Don't say it like that. That's how
No,
Nick
no.
says it. I don't even know
Natasha.
what accent is that. I mean, that's not Canadian. What is
No,
that?
Natasha. She puts the emphasis on the different syllable depending on the cadence of the sentence she's
Unless it's a one
spewing.
syllable name like
Oh,
A.
wait. Hold on, babe. I forgot about this.
Natasha.
I forgot about this part. Okay. So also, you do not know that this is my face.
I noticed.
You don't know this is my face.
I
You don't know
noticed.
it's your face, and
And
she wears
and I'm wearing a filter that takes away all my wrinkles and my
a ring light. You have a ring light that
Oh yeah, that washes it out.
that is so bright that it erases everything off my face so that nobody can see it. I'm not sure where this
I
ring
see
light
you in
is.
the dark and you look more beautiful in the dark.
I'm not sure where this ring light is at, but
We're dancing in the dark.
really, Carol, yes, like a karate move. That is what it sounds like. Natasha.
Who?
Nikki, that's how she says my name. It's ridiculous.
barking Nikki.
Yeah,
Barking Nikki or bitch Nikki?
Bitchy Nikki. Yeah, that's that.
Either one.
I like bitchy Nikki better.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm snarling ducky, so she didn't take it.
Snarling ducky.
Where's my ring? Right here. Because it's so tight on my fat fingers that I can't hardly get it on, but it's falling off.
That's
It literally is falling off my hand.
it's a robotic ring.
You get a spacer for it.
I know I gotta get one.
Told you they are such motherfuckers.
He told Hannah that today too. Hannah said, "Did he just say motherfucker?"
Oh, don't say those words because according to them, you're not supposed to say bad words. You're not supposed to go to the casino. You're not supposed to say bad words. You're not supposed to do a lot of things.
You're not supposed to look at me. We're not supposed to speak. You're certainly not supposed to be over here with us because we're corrupting your young, impressionable, not fully developed brain.
I'm not fully devout. Who says it?
Idiots.
And according to them, you're not old enough to be a year away from being a doctor. You're not old enough.
Oh
They're
my
under
god.
the impression that you're like 23, 24.
They're under the impression that you're 12.
Well, that too. But
According to
12.
me,
12. That's what they act like.
we've escalated. No, in all fairness, we did escalate to 24. That's the highest I've
No,
heard.
I don't know that we've gotten there yet.
Well, they said it one time in Nikki's chat yesterday. Just one time. Somebody guessed that.
I mean, literally, they were saying that he is my alibi.
Yeah.
To get
caught
out
with Junior.
of what I got caught with Junior.
Yeah, apparently.
You're just my cover story.
Yeah, and you're just going along with it, even though you've been here the whole time.
I'm not
just
sure.
Going along with it.
I'm not sure why you're going along with it at this point, because that's not clear. But you're here for some reason, but not because he's gone. Well, he's left.
He's a little spinny.
Yeah.
You have blown him off the internet from all that information.
Oh no, I didn't get them done. I just painted them.
can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you say? Tell me. Sorry, network off. I'm not here for.
You're not really. I don't know why you're here. But it's not. It doesn't have anything to do because we're not in a relationship. We don't like each other. We don't know anything about each other. You're just here. You're here because apparently I got caught with Junior, who is underage. So I somehow I found you. Yeah, you are just my alibi to get me out of the hot water I was in because I ate a lollipop on TikTok.
And lured you over with a lollipop. And you and the guys from India are all working on a scam together.
We're not quite sure who these guys from India are. We've never seen it before.
Yeah.
I think only Dicky mental, but everyone is mental. Come from there.
You're right. They're all mental. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They need to change her channel name. They put a new name. Welcome to the mental's world.
I agree.
Oh, and also don't forget that your religion forbids you to marry Natasha, yet she cannot have your child, so you're not allowed to get married for that reason.
But that came first, not second.
Yeah.
And also you cannot go to a casino ever. You can't even talk about one.
Yes.
Can't say the name.
Oh yeah. And us talking about the bachelor party made you so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You just couldn't stand it.
Because of your religion.
We traumatized you the other night about bachelor parties and completely disrespected you.
What the fuck?
And this all comes after a speech about how she studied so many other cultures.
Yeah, she knows all about it.
She knows 0%. She know my.
Yes, according to her, the only way you can get married is if you have an arranged marriage.
And then you also have to take care of your parents.
Yes.
Forever.
And the rest of your entire family for the rest of your entire life.
Even she cannot know who is real father. Who is her real father. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but apparently
you know,
she knows her grandpa, apparently, and he was
Senator
inappropriate.
inappropriate messages on AOL.
And pictures of him in socks.
Yeah.
and this is somehow this is all.
You saw that too, didn't you, Tasha?
I was like, what the fuck? Boston!
I saw it and was staring at it while I started to come up with something to say
Y'all
instead
know
of
I
it.
can't hide my facial expressions. I was just like,
Finally, it took that long. Everybody's been rooting for you to try it.
well, I'm so glad that you felt comfortable enough to tell.
Josh was in mid thought, looked down, went, "Oh my god!"
Had to say that.
Well,
did somebody do it for you, or did you do it yourself?
Did we really need to know?
Well,
apparently it's
might
expensive.
as well go all the way.
How would you do that yourself?
Well, I mean, a mirror and long arms.
What,
I guess.
a mirror?
Use a shampoo bottle. Put bleach in it.
They did it themselves, and the left side is a little uneven.
We need CJ there.
Oh, CJ would be all over this, literally.
Mm-hmm.
A bleached asshole.
You bleached?
Well, that's clearly Courtney using another alt.
Tiffany, that's Tiffany, dadgummit.
Well, Tiffany to you, Courtney to all of us.
Oh, you got a question in the chat. Can you see the chat?
Is Sweet Six going to tell us whenever the marriage is here?
Look at right.
Yeah,
Look at,
Natasha put the date. You cannot
I
see.
saw it.
You cannot see the date. Natasha, you can upload the date.
I did.
So, real.
My
You cannot
face
see
is
the rings in.
my face isn't real. He's not real, but the date's real.
You can, guys. You cannot see the rings in Tasha. Then.
What, Jax?
Apparently, they feel much more beautiful now.
See, this ring is in Tasha.
And they're going to show CJ.
Where is CJ?
CJ will be for it. She'll check it out for you.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait till her inspection.
Yes. I have to wait for CJ's inspection.
Maybe she can help you out and point out the spots you missed.
What?
That one's clearly not bleached.
Oh fuck, master!
Oh my God, Kraken!
I was like, oh yeah, now I can use that one again.
That one's clearly not bleached. It's still got a green tinge to it.
Well, actually, it looks like it might be.
It might be, yeah, because it's not as green.
Oh, fuck
It's
master
clearly a
Cook.
different color
Well,
Yeah.
most people's buttholes are, though.
and lighter than the rest.
The hole is same like the Nikki's mouth hole.
That's exactly how mine works. See, this is, this is how the community comes together through
Anal bleaching.
anal bleaching,
Bleached assholes.
bleached assholes. It's a whole community of that for that.
You remember I used to say that.
Oh, there's CJ.
Look, there she is. Well, Boston, there's CJ.
Yeah.
CJ, Boston
He
needs
is
to
always
inspect
watching
her anal
Nabil.
bleaching.
I'm not Nabil, sorry. Hey, baby, you send the link. She cannot say I want to pick up. Baby. Okay, guys, have a great night. Talk to you later.
Really?
I'm here.
I'm forcing you to stay on panel.
Baby,
Did you say Carol?
What?
Carol.
She just had a colonoscopy.
She said just had a colonoscopy.
I'm glad you made it home, Mama Stone. Now
Da,
Boston
da,
needs a
da, da,
salami.
da, 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 lucky,
Oh,
lucky.
hold on.
Licky, licky, my darling. It's CJ time.
CJ, we have an assignment for you.
Okay, hit me with it.
Boston needs you to inspect
CJ Jax
their
miss
anal
you a
bleach.
lot. CJ Jax miss you a lot.
No,
I'll get to
so
you in a minute, my darling. I hear you're up to all kinds of craziness. What's going on?
Boston has bleached their ass, but they've missed spots, and they need you to inspect it.
It's uneven, they say.
What? Boston has bleached their ass? Is Boston a lady or a man?
I'm not
Natasha?
sure. We don't
It, de-
know.
it depends
We
on
thought
what
you knew.
ESG means.
We thought you knew because they said that you were their wife.
Okay, so listen, I appreciate a nice bleached asshole, Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've all seen the hairy shit going on in other places in the community, and I would be willing to. Oh, a man, Natasha, come on now. I knew I'd get me a man on here one day.
Well, they
A
said
man every
Every
other
other
day.
day.
Oh, every other day.
So
Oh, well,
how
that's
does
good
that
enough for
work?
me.
Do you have a disposable one like Lonnie?
What?
Because Lonnie's dick falls off in the
No,
shower.
no. See, they said they put a wig on and become Pamela on the other days.
Oh, okay. So you actually have a dick.
The equipment.
That's okay, my darling. You put Pamela on, I'll put the beard on. You and I'll be laughing all night long, honey.
There we go. Match made in heaven.
Right? Come on now. Now, how do we get Nabil over to our new love nest, Boston? That's the problem we got.
What?
Can be my Tommy Lee.
Yeah, I could be Tommy Lee. Don't worry. No problem. And Nabil
They come in all sizes.
Yeah, they do. And Nabil could be the chandelier. Remember when they were swinging off the chandelier?
Right.
Look at his face.
What is that? Oh, there he is. Boston, do you look anything like him?
Innocent. Why are you smiling now?
Innocent.
Look at that beautiful smile. Oh, Lord. Where'd it go?
That's his sultry look.
I don't know what that is.
In the middle of a photo shoot, the photographer is asking for these different facial expressions.
He's upset because obviously, I found new love with Boston. But don't worry, there's plenty to go around, honey. Don't worry about it. But I am fish and clean with a sparkling sprinkler.
A sparkling sprinkler, Tasha.
Is that code for you got to get hosed down on the porch?
Well, I think they mean they have a clean winky.
Oh, okay.
And a half bleached butthole.
Yeah.
Because of the imbalance.
Now, what's this I hear about some kind of e-baby? I mean, are you trying to send me over the edge? I had to put up with a wedding. Now it's e-baby.
Now we have an e-baby around here.
I've got to show them that video. Hold on. That you sent to me.
Oh, this is funny.
Oh my God.
And Nabil's never seen what I look like, right? So Nabil, you got to imagine this. This is a very true reflection of me. Yes,
I'm blind, CJ. I'm blind.
you will be, my darling. Nothing like a bit of blindfold action in the bedroom, honey. We all know it. Come on.
Depth perception is an illusion anyway.
Crafton, I bet Kim's blindfolded you many times.
I'm her wish is my command, so that's the only
You play
comment.
a video game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm about to.
I send you my picture with 8-inch, okay?
Look, there I am, Nabil. That's me.
I'm blind, CJ, sorry.
Oh, play the game, Nabil, for the love of God.
I saw my love walking down the aisle, and as he passed me by.
Oh, I forgot to slow it back down.
Yeah,
I was like, why does it sound like? Why does it sound like this?
cutting edge music, new
I know.
genre.
He turned to me,
That's
gave
you,
me a
honey.
smile. Then
That's you? Who's showing this picture?
the preacher
Oh,
asked
the
if
one
there be
beside her.
silence, please.
That one.
If any objections to this wedding, speak now or forever, forever hold your peace. And I stood up and said it should have been me. Oh, it should have been me. Jumped out of my seat and screamed it should have been me. Oh, in my mind, people believe me. That man is mine. Somebody call the police.
Babe, what are you doing that for?
You and me getting married and CJ doing this ad on the last to give me fun.
Oh, your face hurts.
You cannot do this on me and Kasha, okay? Yay, good.
I can't promise that, my dog.
Lyndon!
Where is Darkman? And where is my gun? Where did I find it?
Where is your gun? What?
Dun dun dun.
Jesus help us.
Yeah, this is my gun. I can show you where I put my gun.
No.
Yeah, show us where you put your gun. And show us your gun.
Yeah, CJ's not talking about a firearm, mind you.
Is it fully loaded, honey? Aw, that's pretty.
I have 3 guns. One is there in it. You can see.
No.
And one
Boston
is
said CJ is talking about my personal firearm. Oh my God.
What happened? Where is Darkman?
Oh, is that like the dart guns? You blow on it? Yeah.
Really?
Literally, pew, pew.
Okay, Lyndon, when he want to kiss her, so what she say?
Yeah, Lyndon,
Tell me, mom.
what did I say?
Yeah, come on.
He got so mad he wouldn't battle me anymore.
Yeah, mom, what she say? What her answer? Tell me. Oh,
Who said that? Oh, Natasha. Yeah.
I love you.
He really did. He got mad.
Just live to break CJ's heart, don't you?
Yeah.
This cruelty.
CJ heart is always broken. You cannot see in the video.
No. You're gonna have to let CJ move in with you at least.
CJ, I find a man for you like Crafton, okay?
But she's still asking. You gotta let her move in.
Well, I am coming to Pakistan. I am, Nabil. I can
She's
go. I can. You,
yeah.
you can be my hotel, right? Can I? Can I stay for a short period of time? What do you mean, no?
Marriott. Anything?
Where am I going to stay? You pick me up at the airport, right?
You come Pakistan, I find a best hotel for you,
I,
okay?
I don't want no
And I
hotel, honey.
pay
I want the real deal. I want, I want to
I
be in
pay
where
for
the
your hotel
people live.
bills.
What?
Don't worry, CJ.
I thought we were brothers and sisters, Nabil. You promised. You said
Yeah, but
sister.
your brother have. I have only one room, and my room is for Natasha.
Don't you worry about that, man. I got no problem with that, honey. You only got the one room. You
We need
can't help that.
privacy, CJ.
I don't privacy. No, no,
Me
no,
and Tasha need
no.
privacy in one room.
Listen,
Don't worry, I buy a beautiful hotel. Like not buy. I find a beautiful hotel for you. If you need
listen. I
anything,
think
I give you
you're
my
a little
number.
bit scared, and I appreciate that. But I'm only coming in a platonic way, just to be your sister. Help you around the house and showering and such. Tasha said it's okay. She's happy about it.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
can't. Babe, where'd you go?
I'm here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey, those flights to Pakistan, they're expensive, right?
Yeah.
What?
They're expensive, honey. That's
Who
how I
is
can't afford
expensive?
no hotel.
No, it's not expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah. What
How
happened?
easy is it to get married in Pakistan? Like, for example, if somebody appeared to be a little, drugged up, would they still let you marry them? I think they would, right, Nabil?
Drowsy, maybe.
Yeah,
Unable to stay awake.
What do you say? What do you say? Sorry.
maybe.
She said,
Nodding off every now and then.
What she say, babe?
Oh,
she said, how easy is it to get married there if s- if
yeah, somebody.
if the person that you're marrying is
Is the
unconscious?
person I cannot understand it.
Unconscious, like asleep.
Can you
He's not
repeat?
sure, and that gives us hope, right?
I know, right?
Mm.
Come on.
It'd be like a blowgun wedding.
Well, I mean, I guess that's
Instead
I
of
guess
a
that's one way.
yeah,
That's one way to put it.
sure. Sleeping darts ready to go.
That's I wonder if it would be considered legal.
It's the I'm worried about the drugs, because some of these drugs these days they don't put people out for long enough, and it's quite a long journey back to Scotland. I don't want to have to kill them with the amount to sedate them, but I'm willing to try, Nabil. So don't
I could
worry.
see how that would be
Possible?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Next time I go live, I'll just turn on and Nabil will be lying in a corner, crying.
Washroom.
Okay.
How to
What?
how to
You want me to put you down?
no.
Is a tranquilizer a good wedding gift?
Well, I guess that depends on who's getting it.
Yeah.
Well,
In some cultures, I think that's supposed to be like the second anniversary, maybe.
Maybe.
Try and get tranquilizers
mhm.
for both.
It's some kind of tranquilizer crafting that puts a man's mind to sleep, but not the other parts of his body.
Gotta be.
That's got to
I've,
be right.
I've searched for that for myself for years. Just to make it through another day, but
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. But the purposes that you're seeking, there would have to maybe some slight modifications in the laboratory, and they could just make that work. Throw a little
Maybe
bit of that. What's that stuff for the?
Viagra.
Yeah, right. They throw a couple dosages of that in there. Probably
One kind of
would.
mix it together, right? Kind of
Right.
mix the sedative with the yeah.
Yeah. There'd be like yeah. You know what? You could patent it. Probably make $1 million.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't need that.
Then you'd lose them in lawsuits, but who cares? You'd be a legend by then.
Exactly.
He doesn't need Viagra yet.
Okay.
Not with you, Tasha, but we're not all that cocky. Right.
Dosha, I feel you, because up here right by the ocean, when it gets really, I no idea. The humidity of Memphis is bad. I had no idea until being right next to the ocean when it gets really freaking hot. You could
Boston?
practically write your name in the air up here when it gets that hot.
Are y'all looking at Boston's comments? Because they're smelling their fingers and they're fingering bowling balls.
Oh,
Yeah, that's starting to take on a lichen mask kind of
I'm not sure what it's taking.
flavor.
I'm not real sure how to take that.
Well, are you implying I am like a bowling ball, Boston? Now, I don't mind that, honey, but I'm not too sure about the fingering part.
Yeah.
I'm picky with who is,
Who's putting on the bowling shoes?
No, those poor shoes.
Mm.
What kind of Bowling ball? I thought they were all one size fits all. No.
No, they're
Bowling balls.
all different weights.
Right.
Oh, biggest one they got, honey. Quarter pounder bowling ball. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What is the biggest weight in a bowling ball?
12 or a 16? I don't know. See, I remember 12, but I don't remember much higher than that.
I don't know either. Does anybody here bowl?
My parents used to go to Brunswick every Thursday. They were all
16, someone used to know said.
Yeah.
80 pounds? Yeah, I want to see somebody bowl with that. You'd be bowling yourself down the alley.
£80. That's about one tip, Boston. You gotta strong.
I don't stop until I score a 301. Well, dang. CJ looks like they have some stamina.
That is a necessity.
Right. When you don't have anything else, endurance will do.
That's impressive. Especially around here. All right, let me see what this crazy bitch is saying now.
Oh, who's live? Which one?
Well, take your pick.
My mom got a 226.
Carried out. Amy, I never said that. Fucking liar. I'm going to make that live public in case anybody's listening. That's the one that says my mental health. I'm going to make it public because everything's under members only.
Anyone is listening.
And go ahead and have another listen, Amy and Lonnie, you fuckers. Because now that you've said all this publicly, I want people to go back and listen to that live stream so they know what fucking liars the two of you are.
Okay, Ducky.
Let's go back to hearing that again.
Nikki's level of crazy, they wouldn't release her.
Bitch, my level of crazy is the level that you shouldn't fuck with, is what my level of crazy is. But here you are, fucking around. And you're gonna find out. So I don't know why you're fucking talking about it like that, bitch, because you are 100% right. My level of crazy? Oh, abso-fucking-lutely, bitch. So why do you keep fucking with me, Amy? Why? When you and I both know I will get off.
Hey.
You, on the other hand, will not come out of this unscathed.
She will get off at the wrong place?
She gonna get off.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. Mm-hmm.
Bowling or not, you know.
Not at her level of crazy. They would have kept her. And then didn't she say something like she was carried? Like they came and got her and they carried her.
Are you jealous, Amy? Are you jealous
That you went to
the
the
average
psych
human
ward?
being can actually fucking carry me, unlike you?
You went to wait? I
mean,
think this is
really,
more
now,
about you
you
had
and
to
Lonnie,
be
for that matter.
escorted.
We don't know if they could
As
carry you or
easy
not.
as it could
Yeah.
is for any fucking person to throw my ass over their shoulder. Yes, that's easy. And very believable. However,
I know.
it didn't happen.
You're out of the mental institution. They would never. They won't even let you sign papers if you're under any type of medication that messes. Like any type that would mess with your mind, or like if you're on a bunch of pain medication.
Let's talk about papers, Amy. Speaking of
What'd you
signing
say?
papers, you don't even know what your fucking name is when you're signing legal documents, asshole. You can't even sign your real fucking name to a
Who
legal
doesn't?
document.
Or depressants
Amy
or
can't
whatever
write?
kind of medications, they won't even let you legally sign papers. I mean,
It's-
you know what I'm saying? Like
who-
even the judge
who's-
asked Robbie, "Have you been on any medication?" Well, he was making.
Who's writing Amy's chats when she chats if she can't write?
No Bill's up there.
Anyways, so I don't recall telling anybody that I was carried anywhere. And anyways, this is what I got from that. Number one, I do believe that Amy did contact one of those two family members, probably both, because the stories that she's repeating are the same fucking bullshit stories that these two bitches are repeating.
How
So
could
I
she
don't
have
care.
contacted a
What?
family member of yours?
more brain cells than we thought.
Oh God. Well,
Because-
she thinks I'm lying because Lonnie said that I said somebody looked at me funny, and Amy said that I'm a liar. You can't believe anything I say. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these two cornballs.
No, nobody believes a word you say, Amy. So what's the point?
Oh gosh, you slut muffin!
You saying a damn thing because all you are is a fucking joke.
No,
See, I cannot believe
You got
when I
her
was
with
listening
that
to that,
one.
I was like, oh my God. I wonder if I
Bill
can
reminds
focus
me of
and make that
Butters
sound.
on South Park.
For some reason, every time I try to go on my
Yeah.
cell phone when I'm on a live stream, it makes that horrible sound and deafens
Bill's
everybody.
voice
But
is
I'll
like an
I'll
erection killer.
try and
He just
I don't
appears
go live from
randomly
my
and says the
fucking
stupidest
phone,
shit
but
that nobody
I mean,
pays attention to.
somehow I am gonna play that video and I'm gonna fucking walk all the way up the stairs into that room. So this idiot over here understands that this is my home, and I know she's jealous and it fucking burns her ass. But that room is a spare room in my home.
Yeah, you have a house. We have
Yeah.
all seen it.
See what I'm saying?
It's not a fuck.
like-
He
to me, it
chimes
sounds
in,
like I'm bragging that I
echoing
live in a
whatever
fucking
someone else
beautiful
has
mansion. I
said,
don't.
like
You don't live
Butters
in no
does.
mansion.
No, it's
But
a
You know,
tiny
you
little
don't.
fucking house.
Because
It's like
you've
it's
got a
probably the
house,
size of
but
the one
the
that
house
Aunt
you
lives
said
in.
to
It's so
me
small. It's
is
very
an
small.
apartment,
Yeah,
you lying bitch.
it's just what is it? Just you and your son?
Well, no, actually, I mean, no. But there's,
Pisses me off.
how can I explain it? There's 3 bedrooms upstairs and 2 bedrooms in the basement.
A
So
basement? Wow.
one of them's
Thank
not
you.
really a bedroom. It's more of a rec room. A
Mhm.
small rec room. No one panic. I don't got pool tables and shit. No theaters in here.
Foosball?
But it
Got
could,
foosball?
we used it as a bedroom because it looks like a bedroom.
What about foosball?
And
Just because, let me say this, just because there's 5 bedrooms,
Bill wants to know
does
about
not
the
mean
foosball.
it's a big home. It is not.
Where's the
And
cat?
anyone who's ever been on my Facebook and seen my photos can verify. It's just, and I love it. Don't
That
get
you
me
have
wrong,
a
I do love
photo.
my home. But I don't live in an apartment, Amy. Why would you lie about something so stupid?
Because
And
you
that's what I
said
don't
your
understand, Bill,
address, you
is
stupid
Amy's
lying
lying
bitch.
about
Wait
the
a minute.
dumbest things. And that's
Who?
why she has no credibility.
Nikki.
yeah, what do you need? You don't need a big
You have
house.
to forget who Amy
You
is.
don't need-
That's how you
she's
keep her
saying-
going.
She's
Who's
saying that
Amy?
I live in an apartment.
Oh,
Bitch,
jeez.
No,
I live in an
rewind.
apartment, but I'm mowing the fucking lawn and I have a fucking
You
my
mow
kids
the
sit on a
yard?
porch. What porch, Amy?
I thought Amy mowed
Is
your
attached to an
yard.
apartment. Amy knows that I don't. Nothing. It doesn't even matter. But honestly, it doesn't matter if I would rather live in an apartment. Honestly, it doesn't matter. What my point in all of this is that
You're
Amy
right.
will
Your point
fucking
doesn't
lie
matter.
about literally anything.
It's literally, not
I'm beginning to think that
literally.
she still thinks you live in Barry.
Well,
And I'm like,
good. Let her think that.
yeah, let her think that. You know,
Bill, you're just upsetting Nikki. Now stop it. You see,
My apartment is very sorry about that.
Bill goes up. Now she's all worked up.
And it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Everything that I say, she's going to say the opposite. It doesn't matter.
No shit.
because
I am.
from all the time I knew Amy, she always
You
has
don't
to be
know.
right.
Yep.
Nobody else could be right. She always has to be. Oh, you're wrong.
What about
I'm right?
What about Jesus or
No,
Santa?
Well, you know what it is? It's because Amy knows
It's because
that
Bob's
literally
always
everybody
wrong.
knows she's a fucking
Bill,
liar.
sorry,
It's a
I
common
Bob.
knowledge. That's her legacy. So her goal is to try to do and say anything she possibly can to make other people seem like liars. No, it's just not going to work, Amy.
Yeah, because when I knew her, I
Just
think
the way
met her
she's
before you did.
always
You
addressing her
did,
like
yeah.
she's talking to her on the
So
phone.
I was scratching my head,
Right? Like
trying to
Amy's
think,
sitting
why
there.
would so many people
Mhm.
hate Amy? You know what's the damn problem? You know, And now I know.
Did Bill say he was
Because all
scratching
she
his
does
head?
is sit there and start trouble.
I'm not sure.
Oh, they
What?
disagree with Amy. Now
You
it's
say
war.
scratching or stroking? I can't tell with
Well, you know what? I can't. I just don't.
What I do?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, okay.
He said, "Did Bill scratch his head?"
He's got mites.
Yeah.
Mites.
He's got something.
starting to think Bill may be Courtney. I think that's the mystery.
Oh. Interesting.
We got to unmask Bill.
I think we might. Well,
I think, yeah.
I've got to unmask myself.
Yeah, I know it. I got real.
Mask anything.
I've got to try to get some sleep. I'm supposed to have the baby tomorrow.
You're having a baby tomorrow. This is just getting out of hand now.
I know.
Oh, we got to do
we
the
plan a
baby
baby
shower. Yeah, baby shower. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good night,
The
guys.
baby shower.
All right, night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.